Okay, so we are live. Welcome everybody to the first live stream of 2021. We are going to have Sean and Luca down here at some point. It's going to be fun. I'm obviously going to be doing the play-by-play for right now. If I look like crap on YouTube, which as of right now it seems like I do, I apologize for that. I'm going to try to maneuver some things because it says 60 FPS on OBS. Meanwhile, it says 340 or 360 or whatever it is on YouTube. So, just if I look like crap on YouTube, please tell me in the comments. I obviously have the comment section all the way to my right. It's the gray little box. But obviously, a special night for the Steelers as Big Ben is probably playing his last game at Heinz Field, and then you have, the Cleveland Browns coming in, and the Steelers can actually try to get into the playoffs if they win this game and if Indianapolis actually loses next week. And also, Eli's birthday is today, so that's hence why I am wearing an Eli jersey. Yes, I'm wearing an Eli jersey. I know that. So as I said, if I look like crap a little bit, I apologize. I don't know why I would. So that's got to be resolved a little bit. I'm gonna try to do some things now if I can. If I can't, then I'll try to figure out some other way. And the game has not started yet, so hopefully this stuff gets better. I don't know how. Once again, it says in my studio I look 340p or 360p, and I have it 60 FPS on here, which is the highest this can go. So, there's that. If I have to, I'll start another live stream, and hopefully I would look better. But with that being said, guys, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when the live stream pops for your drops. As I said, I did the scoreboard down here. Hope it looks good at least. So the game's about to begin in about 2.5, 3 minutes. We just appreciate you guys being here. Tomorrow is going to be the Big Blue in the Bronx podcast at 12:30 p.m. And then Wednesday, the Twin Bill podcast on the NYY News TV channel at, I think it's 5 or 7 p.m. So just follow the NYY News TV Twitter, and they'll give you all the details. Hopefully I don't look too bad on YouTube. I'm very self-conscious about that. I mean, So, as I said, we're going to have Luca down here shortly. He probably won't be sitting here. We're going to have to rearrange the seating arrangements, and Sean will be here probably around 10:30. Because why would I be doing this if Sean wasn't coming or we weren't doing something for that? Plus, once again, Big Ben's last game at Heinz Field, most likely. So, I appreciate you guys, obviously, for tuning in. I'm going to see how I look on YouTube because my studio is telling me one thing, my OBS is telling me another. I just don't want to have an echo, so hopefully I exit that out. Let's check. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad on YouTube. It's not great, but it's not okay. Good. Joseph Lico says, "Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good evening, Joe. Good evening." So I actually don't look like crap on YouTube, so that pumps me up a little bit. But with that being said, excuse me. Here are the inactives for tonight's game. Dwayne Haskins. This is for the Steelers, of course. Dwayne Haskins, punter Presley Harvin is out again. His dad passed away a couple of days ago, so he didn't play in the last game. He's not playing tonight. So there's that. They have a replacement punter right now. That's Carlos Waitman. And then Buddy Johnson and defensive tackle Isaiah Buggs, who are also inactive for the Browns. Kyle Lauletta, quarterback, former New York Giant. Cornerback Trey Hill. Running back Kareem Hunt. Ronnie Harrison Jr., the safety. Safety John Johnson. Linebacker Mac Wilson Jr., the second-round pick, I believe, from last year's draft. And then guard Jalte Froholt. So this is a game for playoff implications, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm very excited. I got your recent text, Luca. Okay. So there's that. But this game is about to start. I'm really excited to be streaming this game, just like the way I did OBS. I would say. I like the way I did OBS, just, not just the plain stuff, because if it was StreamYard and, I wouldn't have been able to do the spaces and have Sean and Luca in here, and I wouldn't have been able to do some of the other stuff. So where I can actually control what's going on without, it's just the basic templates, it's good. Yes, thank you, Joe. Thank you. I wanted to do a good job with, because I think this font, and I don't know if you guys could see me pressing on it, but this font with the zeros and the first quarter, I think that looks really chalk football-y. So I wanted to do something, start out the year on a good note. I am wearing an Eli Manning jersey today. I don't know if anyone has questioned it yet, and I don't know if I even said it yet, but I'm wearing an Eli Manning jersey because it is his birthday today, and I got this for Christmas. So you know what? Might as well wear it. So game's about to start. Let's see. Looks like the Browns are kicking off. So there's that. Let's see. Anyone? All right. So Big Ben set to be on offense for his last game at Heinz Field. And the Cleveland Browns will kick it away. And this will go into the end zone as Ray McLeod waves it back, and Big Ben Roethlisberger will come on the field with his starting offensive line. From left to right is Dan Moore, John LeGlue. I think no, not JC. Is it Hassenauer? No, it might be. Let me take a look. It's not Hassenauer playing center. Yeah, JC Hassenauer playing center. Try Turner at right guard, and Chua Okafor, if I'm saying that correctly, is at right tackle. So Najee Harris will line up in the backfield. Big Ben takes the snap, hands it off to his running back. Najee Harris will get a gain of about 3 to 4 yards. As Grant Delpit, the second-year safety out of LSU, amongst others, run for the tackle. So there's that. Shouts to Evan Spitzberg in the chat. What's up, Evan? What's going on? Hope you had a happy new year. Hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. Ben takes the snap. He's going to throw it out right there to his Notre Dame man, Chase Claypool, and they will rule it a first down. Or is it third down? Kind of looked like he got the first right there as he reached over the first down yard marker. And if it's not, it's going to be third and short. So it is another first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Claypool in motion on this play as they're at the 35-yard line. And they'll hand it off to Harris. No, it's a fake. Roethlisberger, he's moving. He's being pressured by Jadeveon Clowney. Not the greatest throw there as Pat Fryermuth is tackled for about a 3-4 yard loss. Sion Taki, the second-year man, makes the tackle. It's about a loss of 4 there. The Pittsburgh Steelers are second in pass rate in the NFL, so do expect a lot of passes tonight. Second down and 14. Roethlisberger calling out the signals. Takes a snap almost. Well, no, they actually didn't take the snap there. Didn't mean to jump you guys. He's got an empty backfield. Takes the snap. Roethlisberger looking, and this one is high for Deontay Johnson. Roethlisberger missed him, and it's going to be a third and long. Third and long situation for Pittsburgh, especially with Myles Garrett on the defensive line. Maybe the Browns stay back. Maybe they play man coverage. Maybe they blitz. But it's 3rd and 14, so do you really want to take that chance? And Cleveland's defense isn't too bad. Greedy Williams is up top, covering what looks to be Deontay Johnson. Harris in the backfield. Low snap for Ben. He's just going to throw it to Claypool on the crossing route, and it will be about 6 yards shy of the 4th down marker. The Steelers will bring on their punt team. That includes Corliss Wattman. So, despite one first down, a 3-and-out this time around for Pittsburgh. So, shout-outs to MH in the chat. What's going on? Damn, this camera getting the whole room. Yeah, I said it earlier in the stream. The reason why I did this is for a couple reasons. Is Waitman punts it away, and looks like we're gonna have a return here from looks like Donovan Peoples-Jones, and he gets merely nothing there. Down to the 12-yard line. There is a flag down, so we will wait for that call before I say what I was going to say. Tonight's referee is Brad Allen, veteran referee in the NFL. 8th season as an NFL ref. So it looks like this is going to be on Cleveland. Personal foul, face mask on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Justin Lane is called with the penalty, so that is an extra 15 yards, which will be about the 27-yard line. Yep, clear face mask there. As Peoples-Jones was trying to stiff arm Justin Lane, he was face masked by as Peoples-Jones was trying to stiff arm Justin Lane, face masked him, and then, 15 more yards. They'll start at the 27-yard line. This is not going to be totally permanent, but tonight Sean will be joining me in person. Luca will be joining me in person, and I like this setup as just a new setup. And as I said, the font for first quarter in the zeros looks very football chalkety. So, with that being said, I just wanted to do something else. We're probably going to have another mic in here. And the reason why also I want to do it with, many people in the room, you don't want one microphone. I think I'm going to have another microphone come in when Luca comes down here, whatever the case may be. And, with that being said, you just don't want to be focusing off one microphone. And he gets down to the 30-yard line. Okay. Switching it back and forth. It's stupid. So, with that being said, yes. So Evan says, where is Sean in person? Yeah, so obviously Luca lives in the same house as me. But just a fun fact, just a little thing for, some context. Tomorrow we're going to Florida. We'll be getting on an 11:30 flight pending any cancellation. But with that being said, Sean lives in Staten Island, and we're going to JFK, which is about 20 minutes from here, but it's also in Queens. And with that being said, we don't want Sean just sitting here traveling, how many minutes it takes from his house to JFK in the morning. So we said, you know what? After work, it's going to be a pain in the ass for you anyway. But after work, come on by. And, I said, you know what? The Steelers are playing tonight. Big Ben, it's his final game. So we're going to be in person. We're going to be down here. Sean will join us probably at 10:15. Luca probably sooner than that. So it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a fun night overall. So the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield, 15 touchdowns, 11 interceptions this season. Man, I don't like Baker Mayfield. I don't like his attitude, and I don't think he's a franchise quarterback. I'm sorry, Browns fans, if there's anyone's watching, but, with that being said, I just think that Daniel Jones and some other quarterbacks with worse situations would actually do better in his situation. But with that being said, they do have a really good offensive line. I believe they are missing one offensive lineman. James Hudson is filling in at right tackle for Jack Conklin, who is out for the season. Nick Chubb in the backfield, as this is one of the most rushing teams in the NFL, probably top in run rate. And they'll hand this off to Nick Chubb. Ooh, what a play by Robert Spillane. Great play by Spillane. Nice gasp discipline. Alex Highsmith combined for the tackle, but it's about a 2-3 yard loss right there. So a tough start. Both teams have, I would say, and actually, let me say that after, as Baker Mayfield takes the snap, and this one's going to be to Jarvis Landry. First down and more. Down to the 45, 46 yard line, as that was your basic check down, and Spillane really didn't, I would say, pursue him that well. He kept him close in coverage, but Jarvis Landry just outmatching Robert Spillane with the speed. So here's another first down for the Cleveland Browns. Jarvis Landry will be matching up against what looks to be Joe Hayden. as you have one of the highest passing teams in the NFL, and you have one of the highest rushing teams in terms of pass and run rate. Looks like they're showing blitz. Baker Mayfield calling out the protections. Takes the snap. Mayfield fires. That is incomplete. Looks like just off the hands of Austin Hooper. Let's take a look at the replay. So Marcus Allen and Edmonds got tripped in coverage, which had nothing to do with the catch, but Hooper's got to have that as the big tight end. So it's 2nd down and 10. Mayfield with an empty backfield. Wouldn't be surprised if he motions Chubb in, and he does that right now. Calling out signals. Mayfield, he's going to throw it, and just behind Anthony Schwartz, the rookie out of Auburn. So not a great throw by Mayfield. Didn't want to get intercepted, but tried getting it into the hands of Anthony Schwartz. So I guess he was trying to avoid Robert Spillane in the hand of Cam Hayward, so it's another 3rd down and long for this Cleveland Browns team. Yeah, I'm going to try to get some clips for the compilation. I want to thank MH. Obviously, he's going to help us with that big compilation for the live streams this past year, and just some best clips. 3rd down and 10. Mayfield, he's looking, he's firing, and Hooper off the hands. 4th down, and that will bring on the punting unit. Dustin Colquitt, the main man there, and tough drive for Austin Hooper, as that's one you got to have. When the marker's there, he's really thinking about the 1st down before catching the ball. So a tough showing for Austin Hooper there, the former Atlanta Falcon, as Dustin Colquitt will be on to punt. Puts it away. He was knocked down there, but there's probably not going to be a penalty. No man returnings, but that is actually somewhat of a decent thing because it is a touchback, and the Pittsburgh Steelers will start at their 20-yard line. Didn't know the Giants were on. Well, I mean, as I said, it's Eli Manning's birthday, and I got this for Christmas. But I didn't properly get to thank him earlier. MH is going to help me do a compilation of the best clips, best moments from our live streams and the Boys in the Big Apple podcasts from this past year. And, I just thanks to him, and thanks to the people who continue to support this channel on a daily basis. But yes, the Giants are on. I mean, it's kind of weird and coincidental because Ben Roethlisberger, I think, was the 10th pick or the 7th pick or whatever in the 2004 NFL draft, and Eli Manning was number 1. Pick 11. So there's that. If I'm not mistaken, my pizza should be coming soon. I need some Pepsi. Mouth is getting dry from all this talking. Fun fact, and Luca will probably tell you about his experience when he comes down. He was at the Tampa Bay Bucks New York Jets game and had no idea that Antonio Brown did what he did. He was just focusing on what he was focusing. He was with a bunch of Bucks fans, and Anthony Brown. That's the cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys, by the way. Antonio Brown did what he did, and it's not like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers didn't know what was going to happen eventually. Whether you say it's mental issues, it's not mental issues, it's this, that, and the other thing, whether you like it or not, whether the case is that he has mental issues or not, they knew what they were signing up for. Sorry, not sorry. So, but they have tons of other weapons on that team anyway, so, there's that. But we return to football here, as they are showing moments from Ben Roethlisberger's career. I feel like this is going to be a really good game tonight. I feel like it's going to be very defensive because these offenses, the rushing offense for the Browns is very good, but the Steelers' offense just isn't great overall. So Zach Gentry, former MLB player. Zach Gentry in motion, Deontay Johnson in motion as well as they handed off to their first-round pick, Najee Harris, for a gain of 3. Tommy Togai was on the tackle. So gain of 3 puts them in a manageable 2nd down and 7. So Dan Moore actually motions as a tight end, and they bring in. This is one of the things the Giants did against the Seahawks last year. Anyway, Najee Harris is fighting for the first down, gets it down to the 31-yard line. So Zach Gentry actually motioned in what looked to be like the left tackle position. They didn't really have 2 linemen on the left side. It was just John LeGlue, and they motioned Moore to help out Okafor. So you can do that, by the way. The Giants did that against the Seattle Seahawks last year where they motioned Andrew Thomas to the right side, and they had Shane Lemieux as the only guy on the left side of the offensive line. So I think that's a very interesting thing. But with that being said, Najee Harris is going to return to the backfield. Freiermuth, Gentry, Claypool, and Johnson as they hand it off again. Najee Harris trying to break a nice run. He gets a good gain, about 6 or 7 yards. Denzel Ward and Stewart Jr. on the tackle. So Najee Harris has just got over 1,000 rushing yards. I would have never thought to believe it, to be honest, because this Pittsburgh offense is not really that good, and I guess you get what you get. Anyway, 2nd down and 4. That's not Ballage, it's Benny Snell in the backfield, and this was a near interception. Looks like tight coverage on Chase Claypool. Making the play was Denzel Ward, and it's 3rd down. So maybe not that great of a throw, as Najee Harris will come back in for the 3rd and medium. Third down and medium. McLeod, Johnson, Freiermuth, and Claypool is the targets out wide. And there's a false start penalty. Looks to be on Deontay Johnson. Probably something has to do with the formation. So maybe if it wasn't a false start when they snapped it, it was probably would have been a illegal formation penalty. But we'll see what happens here. Brad Allen is the referee, so we'll get the call from him. False start. Offense. I'm going to try to imitate him. But anyway, false start, Deontay Johnson. So that backs the Pittsburgh Steelers up from a 3rd and 4 to now a 3rd and 9. So let's see what happens here. I don't know what really happened there. I don't know that really called for a penalty, but it is what it is. 3rd down and long. Showing blitz as Claypool motions to the left side of your screen. Really the top of your screen. 4-man rush. Roethlisberger, he's going to check it down to Harris. And a nice tackle on the play by the 2018 4th overall pick, Denzel Ward. And the Pittsburgh Steelers will send on their punting unit. Really nice tackle. Actually, he was not down. That ball's out. That ball was out. But with that being said, the 2nd-round draft pick out of Notre Dame, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, made sure that the tackle was made. So Waitman on to punt. Peoples-Jones will let it be. And it's an okay punt. It's not great. So we'll be down to around the 27-yard line as the Cleveland Browns will be on offense when they get back to playing football. remind me never, ever, 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 ever to trust my YouTube studio again. Because I got so self-conscious knowing that, oh my God, maybe it's not in 60p. But, well, 60 FPS, which is basically 720p. But, there's that. So let's see. Just want to make sure everything is going swell. Looks to be. So that's a good thing. Once again, guys, if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when the live stream policy drops. Got a video coming out tomorrow. And the day after, got a video coming out. Well, really a podcast episode coming out on NYY News TV. So there's that. Can't wait to be on a plane for 3 hours tomorrow. But it is what it is. Guys, if you got any questions, please feel free to ask. If you're a Steelers fan, whatever fan. Oof. I see. Here's the thing with what do you call it, Pittsburgh. They had 2 more wins than us and literally did the same thing. They drafted Saquon Barkley. Well, the Giants drafted Saquon Barkley. The Steelers drafted Najee Harris. Both went over for 1,000 yards. And basically, what was I going to say? Steelers drafted Najee Harris for a washed quarterback. But they've had more success than we have this year. And they have a better coach. They have a better organization. So I can't really say, oh, poo-poo, Steelers, blah, blah, blah. But, them and the Browns have shots to the playoffs. I think the Browns may have been eliminated. I'm not too sure about that. But the Steelers can get into the playoffs if they win tonight and if the Indianapolis Colts lose next week. But also, as they show on the screen, RIP John Madden. So the 2 tight ends, David Njoku and Harrison Bryant in motion. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Bryant in motion again, and they'll give the handoff to Chubb. Chubb's got a big lane to the right side. Minka Fitzpatrick on the pursuit. He's going to go probably down to the 41-yard line. Nice run by Nick Chubb, and they're already on Pittsburgh territory. Take a look at the replay. Let's see who does the job here. Nice blocking up front, as this is one of the best rushing offenses. He just finds the hole. Batonio on the pole. Harrison Bryant on the trap. And just a nice run for Nick Chubb. They'll hand it off to Johnson. And he'll get about a gain of 3. That, of course, is D. Ernest Johnson. Somebody said on Twitter, this is a terrible game. 2 bad quarterbacks, 1 good. Well, excuse me, 1 young and 1 old. So they got 2 tight ends in motion. Njoku, not one of them. It's going to be Bryant and Hooper. Jarvis Landry in motion. They'll give it to him. He's got a lane, possibly a first. He's about a yard shy, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. But nice effort on the tackle. Cam Hayward amongst others in there. So it'll be 3rd down and 1. And Donovan Peoples-Jones out of the huddle, so 3rd and 2. Actually, they'll actually give them an extra yard to work for. I disagree, but with that being... Okay, so yeah, it is 3rd and 2. Three tight ends set with wide receiver, and it looks to be a false start penalty. Looks to be against Austin Hooper, who has not had a good night. 2 drops and a false start penalty that backs them up from a 3rd and easy into a 3rd and medium to 3rd and long. So 3rd and 7, they'll have to pass here unless they run it like they did on the 1 down with the big carry from Nick Chubb. So anyway, it's 3rd and 7. Steelers fans waving their terrible towels. I don't know if Sean's going to bring his tonight. I know he has one, but I don't think so. But with that being said, it's 3rd and 7. Dropping back. Mayfield under pressure. He's got to look. He's got to throw, and he throws it away. Cam Sutton in coverage of Jarvis Landry. So they can either bring the punt team on or have a really long field goal for Chase McLaughlin. I'm going to presume that they will punt the football, though. Take a look here. Mayfield, 4-man rush. But they got nice QB spies. Late blitz by Edmonds, and everybody's covered in the secondary. 4th and 7, they're going to go for it. I would actually, to be honest with you, this may be a trick. But it's not, and they take the snap. Mayfield looking. It's tipped. With that being said, the Steelers will get it at their own 39-yard line after a failed 4th down. So I don't know what the hell that Kevin Stefanski was thinking. But with that being said, it is what it is. They did have a guy open over the middle, but Cam Hayward got his hands on it. So there's that. See, get some key stats up here. As I said, Pittsburgh will take over. Big Ben is 4 for 6 for 8 yards, and Baker Mayfield is 1 for 6 for 20 yards. Nick Chubb had a 32-yard carry. He's got 30 yards on the day because of that huge loss he got on the first part of one of the drives. So, yeah. But Jarvis Landry is the leading receiver, and Claypool's the leading receiver for the Steelers. No sacks, 1 quarterback hit. Terrell Edmonds. Actually, it says TJ Watt applied a quarterback hit, but I think Terrell Edmonds also got, or should have gotten credit with a quarterback hit as well. So the Pittsburgh pass rush, the Pittsburgh defense is getting there, and for Pittsburgh as they are, and they're not ranked very well in terms of defense, they're playing it tonight. So I also just really don't get that 4th down, but if they're automatically eliminated, and if they're eliminated already, I don't understand why. In that case, I do understand why. But at the same time, you have the chance to eliminate a rival. So there's that. But I think they know that their defense will do the job. So there's that. So once again, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops video drops. Got a podcast episode out tomorrow and one on NYY News TV on Wednesday. As I said, for this week's episode, like last week, I apologize for yawning. But with that being said, hell was I going to say? It's going to be out on Sunday, not Saturday. Saturday is the day I get back from Florida, and I'll probably be really tired. So we are back as the Pittsburgh Steelers will take over approximately at their own 38-yard line. So there's that. So Najee Harris is in the huddle. Roethlisberger calling out signals. He takes the snap, gives it to his rookie running back, Najee Harris, trying to fight for the extra yardage, and he gets about 5 there. So despite the efforts by Malcolm Smith and other Browns defenders, he gets about 5 yards, so it gets them to a 2nd and medium. Grant Delpit also helping out with the tackle there, so 2nd and 5. Two very old-school teams in the way they conduct the offense. I mean, yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers pass a lot, but they try to pound it heavy, especially with Najee Harris. Roethlisberger looks over the middle, and it's a flat route to Deontay Johnson. Nonetheless, it will move the chains, and it is a 1st down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Roethlisberger so far, 5 for 17, 5 for 17, Jesus Christ. 5 for 7, 14 yards. Najee Harris in the backfield. And almost a jump. I don't know if it was categorized as jump. Big Ben thinks it's a jump, and it's going to go downfield, and nothing there. I don't think he jumped. Big Ben thinks, or at least thought that they jumped. That's why they took the deep shot, and I didn't see a jump. Me personally, as an unbiased fan, 2nd down and 10. I think they just moved. See, that view is not good. I don't know why ESPN shows that. It's not a good view. You got to see it from both sides. So there's that. But anyway, with that being said, they have a 3 wide receiver set. Najee Harris again in the backfield. I would predict a run here. Delayed handoff to Harris. Harris pushing and fighting for some yardage. And that will put him at the 42-yard line of the Cleveland Browns. And it's about 3rd and 2. Again, this view not really... Oh, no, that's the delayed handoff. But overall, nice blocking. Nice patience by Harris. Pittsburgh really trying to find a running back after the departure of Le'Veon Bell a couple of years ago. 3rd and 2. See if they stack the box for the Cleveland Browns or just leave it as a 4 or 5-man box. Looks like it's 5, but it could definitely be 6 if Malcolm Smith decides to blitz the run or blitz the pass. Takes the snap. Harris gets it. And is he short? They are ruling him short by an inch. He did get over, but was the knee down? That's the question. The referees are ruling it short. I thought he was down way before where they're marking it, but with the Steelers being in soon-to-be playoff contention, they are in playoff contention, they're probably going to go for it here, and they'll probably pound it with the running back. So they do have Derek Watt in as the fullback. They have the 2nd fewest 4th down conversions this year in the NFL. Gentry in, Claypool in as a blocker. They'll give it to Watt. It looks like he has the forward progress for a 1st down. I think he does. Brad Allen is saying he does, and they go to the 41-yard line, and a new set of downs for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Derek Watt obviously coming out. Nice blocking up front by the offensive line. Derek Watt just pursuit. See that A-gap he's really pursuing just right down the middle. But with that being said, 2:12 left to go in the first quarter. Roethlisberger, empty set. Thought somebody moved early. Obviously not. Deontay Johnson with the catch, but he probably loses about one. Grant Delpit, the 2nd-year man out of LSU, making the tackle. My pizza's here, but that's not going to be me for me to get, I should say. Takes a snap. Roethlisberger. He's got it up top, and incomplete. Greedy Williams in coverage of James Washington, and it is now 3rd down and long. I don't know, me personally, why you would attempt to throw that. I mean, Greedy Williams is a solid corner, but if you're going to make that throw, aim more towards the sideline. But just really good coverage by Greedy Williams, another LSU defender. Someone the Giants could have taken, but Greedy Williams does have an injury history in his early NFL career. Harris in the backfield, 3rd down and 10 at the Cleveland Browns 41-yard line. Here comes the blitz. They'll throw it. Nice crosser and nice tackle by Denzel Ward. He is shy of the 1st down marker at the 36-yard line. So they're probably going to send out Chris Boswell for a field goal, or will they keep the offense on the field for about a 4th and 4-ish? Let's see what they do. 4th down and 5. So will they do what Joe Judge does? Probably not, in terms of keeping the offense, then rushing the special teams on. So it looks like they are going for it. Very aggressive by both teams here. It's just, will this work out? They've had a lot of offensive struggles this season. 4th and 5. The play clock winding down. They get the snap off. They have a man. It is tipped away. Tipped away by the Browns. He was attempting to throw to Pat Freiermuth, but a nice play there by the defensive tackle, it looked like. If I'm reading that correctly, Malik McDowell. The big man almost had a big interception. And it's a turnover on downs, and the Cleveland Browns will have the ball at their own 36-yard line. So there's that. So 43 seconds left to go. It looks like they're probably just going to run out the 43 seconds in terms of ESPN. They're not going to go to commercial or anything like that. So the Browns will step on the field. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Baker Mayfield 1 for 6, 20 yards. So they've been really dependent on the running game. Austin Hooper with 2 drops today. And off to Chubb. Nice block out there by Wyatt Teller. And it's about a gain of 5 about to the 41-yard line. So that might be the final play of the first quarter. Tom Brady documentary. Just wait till he's retired. Then you'll be able to document everything. So I don't think they have to run a play. Njoku looks like the fullback, but once again, this could be a teaser just to try to jump the Steelers off sides. So they do run a play. Mayfield, this is tipped, nearly picked. Tipped by the one and only TJ Watt, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6 with 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. I just don't know why, unless I'm being stupid or something, why? First of all, he was going to get intercepted on that throw. I really feel like the corner could have came down if TJ Watt hadn't picked it and would have picked it. But, I just don't know why you would have run a play there. Just let it go out. But I guess aggressiveness is at its height. I think we have a guest coming down. 3rd and 6. Taking the snap. Mayfield under pressure. He gets sacked. There is a flag in the secondary, I guess. TJ Watt getting to the quarterback once again. And let's see what the penalty looks like. So it looks like the defense and the offenses are coming off the field. So this probably would be on the Browns. Illegal. He did this. I don't know what. Illegal motion, right. Yeah, Luca doing the talking in the background. Okay. Is she eating any of that? Oh, all right. Okay. So it is the end of the first quarter. What do you want me to pull up? All right, give me a second. So we got the end of the first quarter. Let me change the text to the second quarter as we'll make some adjustments down here. Okay. All right. So this is, see if I can get it a little bit bigger. Maybe not, because I want to fit everything in. Let me ask you a question, just as a word of advice. Now, obviously, by the way, idiots down here, you got one of two. Yeah. So should I just move this and make the picture bigger, or should I just, because I have the comments right here that I could access. So should I just make this bigger and remove the comments, or keep the comments there? What do you suggest?
Well, how are you going to see the comments? Are you going to see the comments?
Because I have a page open.
If you remove the comments, you're going to see them, right?
I'm going to see them here.
Okay, then remove it.
All right. So remove. I will still see your comments, just not on the OBS thing, because we want to make this a little bit bigger. Maybe not that big.
Where am I going to slide it?
Give me a second. All right.
What's the stick?
All right. So big setup here.
Talk. Yo, what are you doing? I'm shutting the door. Talk to them. I'm gonna get a table for you. So if you wanna, and it's not cold down here. Just take off your jacket. All right. Sit in the chair like I am.
Yeah, you get to be the center of attention for once.
You're a funny guy.
Here, you can take this jacket. All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope you all had a happy New Year and a happy holidays.
I'm trying to make some room.
Okay.
This probably have to jump upstairs and get
A microphone?
or one of them.
So it looks like we're coming back from commercial. The Browns punted, correct?
The Browns didn't punt yet.
All right, so they're
TJ
about.
Watt got a sack.
All right, they're about to punt, right?
Yeah.
All right, so TJ Watt, 18.5 sacks this season. The Browns are about to punt. Who's their punter? Colquitt?
Yeah, Dustin Colquitt.
Dustin Colquitt on to punt, 4th and 16. Returning is McLeod. Punt goes away. McLeod waves it off, and this is going to be at about the 34-yard line. So the Steelers will have it at their own 34, with Roethlisberger and the offense coming on the field.
Okay. What was I gonna say? There. I will reach.
QBs with 60,000 career pass yards: Dan Marino, Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady. Now with 2 Super Bowls and 60,000 career passing yards is Roethlisberger, Manning, and Tom Brady. All about to be Hall of Fame quarterbacks. So the Steelers offense is about to get set. 1st and 10 here for the Pittsburgh offense on their own 34-yard line. Roethlisberger under shotgun with Najee Harris in the backfield. Takes the snap, gives to Harris. Harris is moving and grooving. He gets down to about the 42-yard line. It's about an 8-yard gain. It will be 2nd and short for the Steelers offense. And now I see they're running a little bit of a no-huddle, trying to quicken the tempo. It will be 2nd and 3 from about the 41, actually. Roethlisberger takes the snap, fakes, rolls right, throws, pass is caught. This is Ray McLeod out into the sideline. That is a 1st down for Pittsburgh. So now they are in Cleveland territory, I believe. So it was a bootleg fake rolled to the right, found McLeod, who was coming from the slot. Yep, they are in Cleveland territory about the 48-yard line. Harris in the backfield, Roethlisberger in shotgun, takes the snap, gives to Harris, fake. Harris trying to move and groove, and he won't get much as this Cleveland defensive line is stacking the box. It'll be a gain of about 1 or 2 yards. So the stop was made by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, 2nd-round pick out of Notre Dame. Tonight, Najee Harris has 9 rushes for 42 yards, 4.7 yards per carry. Really good night for Harris so far. Roethlisberger in the shotgun, takes the snap, 2nd and 10. Flag is down, throws, passes caught by McLeod as an 8-yard gain on the check down. There's a penalty marker out, so we'll see where that comes from. The initial stop was made by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah along with Anthony Walker. So a penalty marker is down at the moment. It can be offsides against Cleveland. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd down against Ifedi Odenigbo.
Giant.
Yeah, for how long, though? They are in Cleveland territory, by the way.
Things upstairs, but.
So this will be 2nd and 5. They could have had 2nd and 2, but they accepted the penalty. So it'll be 2nd and 5. You got Harris frying with Claypool, Washington, and McLeod. Roethlisberger in the shotgun with Harris in the backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap, looks right, fakes, throws up the middle. It is Harris with a check down, and this should be a 1st down. He's getting more yards, and he goes to about the 35-yard line.
For right now, I'm just gonna take a little. And I forgot what I was doing.
Okay.
I forgot one of my drinks, but that being said, I'm gonna take a little break and sit back here. So keep doing the
That's fine.
commentary, of course. I gotta get my drink and something else.
All right. Is there water over there? So good catch and run by Harris. Will be 1st and 10 at around the 36-yard line. Roethlisberger calling out signals. Roethlisberger's 9 of 14 for 37 yards. Roethlisberger takes the snap, gives to Harris, and it is dropped by McLeod. What a hit that time by 38. I got to check who that is. 38 by the Cleveland Browns. That was A.J. Green. I think he's a 2nd-year man out of Louisville. Excellent hit there. But but Roethlisberger wanted a flag. Let's see if it was. Tough to tell. Honestly, tough to tell. But should have got a hand on that. 2nd and 10 from the empty set. McLeod, Johnson, Claypool, Fryermuth, and Harris all line up wide. About 4 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, they get the snap off. Roethlisberger looks short, throws. This pass is dropped by Johnson. Johnson not having a good night so far with the penalty, and I think he's had that's his 2nd drop tonight. So 3rd down and 10 incoming for Pittsburgh. Just right out of the hands, and coverage was Ward, but that ball has to be caught. Roethlisberger giving some advice to Johnson. Johnson, 3 receptions on 6 targets, so it will be 3rd and 10. Browns showing blitz. Roethlisberger calling out the signals, about 8 approximately on the play clock. 5, 4, get the snap off. Quick pass to Claypool, a screen. Claypool just getting out of it barely, and it's a 4-yard gain, but not enough for the 1st down. And the field goal unit will likely come on for Pittsburgh, as Claypool appears to be shaken up a little and somebody lost their shoe. Not the ideal play call there by the Pittsburgh Steelers. They've been good with the check down game and over the middle passing game, as there's a penalty marker down right now. I see Jadeveon Clowney ripped Claypool's shoe off for some reason. I don't know why you got to do that, but I guess that might be the penalty. It will be unsportsmanlike conduct against Jadeveon Clowney for throwing off Jace Claypool's shoe. It is a 1st down for Pittsburgh, so now Pittsburgh has new life. Foolish penalty by Jadeveon Clowney. As now Clowney is walking to the sideline, he's going to have a word with Kevin Stefanski. And it seems like they're a little bit of a debacle. So the Steelers are in the red zone. This is at the 18-yard line. Roethlisberger in the shotgun once again. Harris to his left. Gives to Harris. Harris has got some room. He's going to push, and he's going to get about 6, 7 yards. So nice job by Harris. Harris has had a really good game, not to mention that he's actually had some holes against this Browns defense. So it's been a solid game for him. Very good game. So it'll be 2nd and 3. Harris once again to Roethlisberger's left. 2nd and 3 here. Roethlisberger takes the snap, gives to Harris once again. Harris trying to mow through the hole. He gets the 1st down to the 5-yard line. So the Steelers continuing to go with the ground and pound, and it will be 1st and goal as the Steelers have the first opportunity to score. So this was all caused by a foolish penalty by Jadeveon Clowney. Steelers, 0 first-half touchdowns in the last 5 games. Longest drought by the Steelers since 1940. That just tells you how bad this offense has been. So it'll be 1st and goal. Roethlisberger will actually go under center. You got the 2 tight end set, 2 wide receiver set with Harris in the backfield. I'm telling you, they're going to go with ground and pound here. 5 on the play clock. Give fake touchdown, Deontay Johnson. It was a fake to Harris and a quick throw to Johnson. Johnson redeems himself after that foolish drop and grabs the touchdown. It is 6-0 Steelers. Great sense of play action there as he just caught the Browns sleeping. So the field goal unit will come on. The Steelers scoring drive was 10 plays long, 66 yards, and 4 minutes and 14 seconds. So the Browns will have to come back, obviously. Snap, hold, kick, Boswell right down the middle. 7-0 Steelers. And a good drive executed by the offense, as they're showing a glimmer of hope. What's going on, Keith Parrish? He says, will Daniel Jones be back with the Giants next season? How about Joe Judge? If I had to make my guess, I mean, I'm not a Giants fan. I actually don't run this channel. Alex is coming right now. But he can answer the same question. I'll give my thoughts on it real quick. I think Jones and Judge will be back next season, despite Judge yesterday looking like, well, really sounding like a guy who's trying to save his own job in that little 11-minute rant, if you will. So,
Anything happen?
touchdown Steelers 7-0. Deontay Johnson with a touchdown reception, but it was they had a chance to get off the field. Well, it was really third down, but Jadeveon Clowney tackled Chase Claypool and threw a shoe.
So is it still 7-0?
Yeah, that was just that was around the 40-yard line after a third down, which gave the Steelers a first down.
So you're telling me Jadeveon Clowney threw his shoe and that was unsportsmanlike?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just adjust this.
You got a comment.
Yeah. Will Daniel Jones be back next with Giants? Yeah, both will be back. I'm not as the true Giants fan here, and he's Jets fan, obviously. I don't have faith in this organization to make any of the right decisions. So, when I'm done eating, and I'm gonna be back there. When I'm done eating, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook this up, and you'll be like right here, and you're gonna plug.
When do I get to eat?
Well, after I'm being done eating or having a break. So we might actually split this by quarter, whatever the case may be. But with that being said, we'll hook this up, do that port right there, and then one person could do this, one person do that, or one person, we'll worry about that stuff when I'm done eating. But here's
I see they're making the cheesesteaks. A Pittsburgh cheesesteak, not a Philly cheese.
cheesesteak?
Yes, a Yinzer cheesesteak.
Okay.
So Captain Fat Fuck got a touchdown.
Captain Fat Fuck?
Roethlisberger, that's what UT calls him. So Roethlisberger has the third most passing touchdowns at a single venue. Brady 304 at Gillette Stadium. Drew Brees 301 at Mercedes-Benz Superdome. I think that's been since be renamed. Roethlisberger, I just lost the number, but he's held the most at third most at a single venue at Heinz Field. So Steelers are ready to kick off.
Don't be scared, everybody. I'm right here, so you don't have to look at Luca's ugly face the whole time.
Fuck you, Alex. Boswell kicks off. Returning this is Dearness Johnson. Johnson taking the left lane. Still going down till about, I'd say if I read that correct, that's around the 20 or 30. We'll see. The Browns. This is some stupid animation. 11-5 last season. First playoff appearance since 2002. Let me guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. They're remaking this office scene where Kevin drops the lasagna. I think it was. So they're trying to be funny and reference The Office. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Browns. New start.
Let's be fair,
around the 24.
Office was really never that funny.
24-yard line. Chubb in the backfield. Harrison Bryant in motion. Mayfield under the center. Takes the snap. Gives to Chubb. Chubb trying to find some room, and he is brought down. It's a 2-yard gain. And it's brought down that time by, how the hell do you say his name? Tuska.
Oh, Derek Tuska.
Derek Tuska. So it'll be 2nd down in about 8. 2nd down in 9, actually.
Former Broncos 7th round pick.
So now Baker will operate at a no huddle in the empty set. It's a 3 tight end set. Mayfield takes the snap. Looks over the middle, throws, fakes, and is actually batted that time by Loudermilk.
Isaiah Loudermilk.
So it'll be 3rd and 9, another crucial down for the Browns.
Did you get why they went for that 4th and 7?
No, I didn't. I was watching it. I'm like, just just either punt or just punt. You weren't in. It wasn't like 4th and 3. It was 4th and 7. So Steelers fans waving their terrible towels. It is a 3rd and 9. Browns need this first down. Obviously, Dearness Johnson in motion, empty set. Mayfield takes the snap, looks left, screens it to Johnson, and he dropped it. And a 3 and out for the Browns is not what they needed. So it'll be 4th and 9. They will punt. Watt doing a nice job getting off the edge and pressuring Mayfield as he beat, who's the right tackle, Alex?
James Hudson.
James Hudson.
The rookie out of Houston.
Rookie out of Houston. You heard it from Alex. So Dustin Colquitt will be on to punt. Snap, hold, punt. Colquitt, punt is on the way. It's going to go to McLeod. McLeod is about the 23-yard line. He's going to have some room. He's going to go upfield, and it's about I would say a 14-yard return. And we will go to commercial. Well, football will go to commercial as Ben Roethlisberger is once again set to take the field. How's the food?
Good like usual. One thing I would do.
Oh my God. No. Antonio Brown's at the Nets game at Barclays. After one day after making headlines. Let me just say for the record, now that I brought up Antonio Brown, so I was at the Jets-Bucks game yesterday. It was a really good game despite my team losing. And we'll talk overall fun experience, whatever. And I never actually saw the Antonio Brown thing in person. Not that I wasn't at the game. I was so focused on the player, whatever. I think the Jets might have been on offense or whatever. But we never actually saw, me and my crowd or the people I went with. We were looking at our phones. We're like, this actually happened? This actually happened? Wait, what is going on? So, got all the information. Antonio Brown's a clown. He needs to be checked into a psych ward.
You.
So that's my story from that. And I have zero idea why this guy is at a Nets game. He thinks he's in some disguise. Idiot. Antonio Brown's a complete idiot.
Who knows? Maybe Sean will see him on the way or something. I don't know.
I'm sure Sean would flip. He would flip him off.
If you want, like, during commercial, like, read some of the stats, I have a page open for ESPN.
All right, so as we're on commercial, current stats for both teams as I reload the page. Roethlisberger, 11 of 18 for 45 yards, 2.5 yards per pass, 1 touchdown. Baker Mayfield, a terrible completion percentage, 1 for 9 with 20 yards, 2.2 yards per pass. Nick Chubb with 35 yards, he's the Browns' leading rusher, 8.8 yards per carry, 4 on 4 attempts. Najee Harris, 11 carries for 55 yards, for 5 yards per attempt. So, Roethlisberger, average time to throw 2 seconds, his fastest since 2016. So, Roethlisberger under center, calling out the motion man. Najee Harris in the backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap, play fake, throws to this time Craig Gentry. Why did I say Craig? Zach Gentry. I don't know. I was thinking baseball there. Number 81. There's a screen pass. Goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. So this is why I gotta have the different rosters up. This will be 2nd and 10. I think they're gonna go with a run play here. I'm predicting it. They made some nice holes for Najee Harris tonight. Roethlisberger again under center with Harris in the backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap, play fake again. Roethlisberger under pressure, fumble, and Roethlisberger takes it and holds on to it. The pressure and the strip sack that time was by defensive tackle Sheldon Day, I believe.
Might have been Clowney.
Oh, it might have been Clowney. Clowney just gets right by him. Yep, that is Jadeveon Clowney with the strip sack, but Roethlisberger, luckily enough, falls on it. It was a bad block or attempt at a block by Chuokafor that time, so Steelers are lucky they get the ball back. It will be 3rd and 16. Roethlisberger, 18th season, sacked 552 times in his career, most since 1982. Eli Manning wasn't even sacked that much.
I hope not.
Pass is caught by Harris. Harris is trying to make some room, and he's going to be a little short. And Harris thought he was not down. So He was actually down at around the 40, 43, so he's going to be a few yards short.
He pummeled once today and then recovered it.
Yeah, I remember watching. So it'll be 4th and 3. Let's see if he was down. No shoulder, no nothing. No, he was not down. He was not down.
They rule it down, though.
They ruled it down. They ruled it down, but no body part was down. Not the knee, not the shoulder. Maybe the elbow. Maybe the elbow. But tackle made that time by MJ Stewart Jr. So coming on to punt is Corliss Waitman.
I think what we're going to do.
Returning is Schwartz. Punt is away. Schwartz catches it. He's at about the 11. Actually, Peoples-Jones. There is a penalty marker as he gets to 20. What's up?
So when Sean arrives, I think we're going to have the couch back here. And then have one of them black chairs as, someone's doing the main broadcasting and stuff.
Okay. All right. Brad Allen talking over with his official. It looks like they're going to talk with Mike Tomlin, so this will likely be on the return team. Nope, he's actually talking with Kevin Stefanski. Illegal shift is going against the punt team. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be a first down. So Browns will get 5 yards plus, as this will go on break once again.
Still not as many special teams penalties as the New York Giants.
Of course, you have to make it about your team, don't you?
It's a Giants channel.
I know, but you don't always have to make it about the Giants.
But I can. I will be back. I'm going to get water with ice. I gotta get you your water, I think. Then you can transition to eat. So.
All right. Let's see any recent comments. Who's are coming down at Barclays? Interesting. I'm assuming the Nets are losing to the Grizzlies. John Morant having himself a night. 13 of 19 on 31 points. Oh, 94-71 Grizzlies over Nets. Doesn't look good, but it's one game, so I can't really say much. They're airing Christmas commercials even after Christmas. Interesting stuff. Guys, if you haven't already liked, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you can know when a live stream pops or a video drops. And feel free to ask any questions. Any questions. As long as it's not inappropriate, obviously. Let me see who's got. Okay, the leading receiver for the Steelers actually is Harris with the yards, 18 yards and 3 receptions, mostly checkdowns. Deontay Johnson, 4 receptions, 16 yards. And for the Browns, 1 reception, 20 yards, and that is for Jarvis Landry. See, he's had 4 targets. 9 targets, 1 reception. That's all they have to show for it. So where we're going to get back. Looks like Alex is coming around.
Their water's on the table, so if you want to switch now or after the drive.
Well, they're about to, wait, yeah.
All right.
Let's switch it up.
Shut the door and give me my phone.
All right, I'm back, peeps. So it's going to be like this probably for a little bit, obviously. My phone. All right, so Baker Mayfield under center, calling out signals. Taking the snap, play action. He's looking downfield. He's got an interception. Akello Witherspoon. Witherspoon was criticized for celebrating an incompletion a couple of weeks ago against Kansas City and comes back with the interception.
That was right to Witherspoon. That was terrible accuracy so far.
The pass was intended for David Njoku. So,
good coverage.
Witherspoon, yeah, I mean, it looks like he threw it behind him. Or maybe, no, he was actually intending it for Peoples-Jones, but he had Njoku there. And just an easy interception for Ahkello Witherspoon, the former San Francisco 49er.
He's like 1 for 10 now.
He's terrible today. "55 interceptions in his career, 4 more than any other QB since 2018. So they are on Browns territory, approximately the Browns 43. Roethlisberger calling out signals. Takes the snap. Pressured. Clowney almost touches his face mask, and this could have been intercepted, intended for Claypool, but it just threw it, I believe, a little bit behind. So it's second down, but I'm also surprised that the referees didn't call roughing the passer because that's what they like to do nowadays. If you touch the helmet, if you touch the head, that's a roughing the passer. So I'm surprised there. MH says, "Oh shit, the Twins in the same room." Yep, and at some point you'll have Sean here, and you'll actually be able to see him better once Sean arrives, or once actually, because I think I'm gonna move the sofa back, and I'm gonna bring in 2 chairs so you can actually see back there better. But with that being said, Najee Harris in the backfield, James Washington in motion, hand off to Harris. Harris has got some room. He's making some moves, and he's getting pushed down to the 29-yard line. A first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers, as they've had some success running the ball tonight. Do you know that Najee Harris is over 1,000?
Yeah, I was watching your broadcast earlier. I definitely can say they've been giving him more holes tonight.
Yeah. And this is supposed to be a good defense, or at least a solid defense. I mean, I don't have the stats on me. I could probably look it up, but this isn't necessarily the greatest offensive line, too. So, Roethlisberger takes the snap. He'll throw the curl route, and Johnson just works his way backwards, so he will literally get minimal gain, and it's second down. Let's check what the Browns are in terms of defense. NFL, Browns. Luke, I believe the Browns are eliminated. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so... Okay, it's not giving me a direct answer. In terms of rushing defense, the Browns are one of the top, so you do expect a little bit better against a really makeshift offensive line to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Roethlisberger takes the snap, 4-man rush. Roethlisberger pump fakes. He's under pressure. Garrett going over, and this is nearly intercepted, but it's caught by Freiermuth. He has a first down. He works his way over Grant Delpit, and nice move by Freiermuth. Could have been intercepted, but Garrett was pressuring as Moore tried to wash him out. Roethlisberger, nice pocket manipulation, but he gets it to Freiermuth anyway. Could have been intercepted. It looks like Denzel Ward could have been the man with the pick, but obviously not. So now Roethlisberger 15 to 23, 71 yards and a touchdown. The running game really helping the offense tonight. So it was a screen to McLeod. Claypool with some nice blocking up ahead. And if McLeod went to the ground on that one, that could have been a 15-yard penalty, but about a gain of 4 to 5 yards. Are you sure this isn't editing? I'm editing. I'm not sure if you're 2 different people. Funny guy.
You know, Sean likes Matt Canada.
Yeah, Sean loves Matt
I don't know
Canada.
if you were here. They called a screen on 3rd and 10.
That's crazy.
Where's my water? Right here?
Yeah. So it's 3rd down.
2nd and 7.
Oh, 2nd and 7, my mistake. A little short route. Could have been picked. Knocked away by Jacob Phillips. The second-year man out of LSU again. So this defense is really made up a lot of LSU players, as Greedy Williams, another LSU guy, is heading back to the locker room. which I mentioned he does have some injury problems. Just in his career, he's had a lot. So, honestly, no surprise, but we wish him well, of course. Najee Harris, Raymond McLeod, Claypool, Freiermuth, and what looks to be Deontay Johnson split out wide. 3rd down and 7. Key stop needed here by the Browns. Under pressure. Throws it, and nice hit by Anthony Walker, but Raymond McLeod is tough enough to take the hit and catch the ball. So here's another 1st down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and goal. Playing a little off, but he just was not ready for that double move. If Walker was not there, and was that Walker? I don't think that it might have been. No, it wasn't. It was Stewart. It was Stewart Jr. I apologize, but if Stewart Jr. wasn't there, that's a touchdown. So there's that. So 1st down and goal. Najee Harris in the backfield. You really have to stack the box if you're Cleveland. Looks like a 7-man box. Fake handoff. This one is was nice play by Newsome. Really tight coverage from the rookie out of Northwestern. It's 2nd down, pass intended for Ray McLeod. About to finalize part 9 of the best CK tomorrow. I'll do my research and find all the. As I said, I will help you on that. Whether it's my time in Florida or whatever. You're taking this opportunity to do it, and I'm going to help you, MH, of course. So, thank you for that. Second down and goal. I'm going to put this on the table because there's nothing in it. Takes a snap, looking, and there might be a penalty. There is no penalty. So, it's 3rd down. It looks like someone got tripped up in the secondary, and that's not good. Grant Delpit is down. Had an ACL injury last season that kept him out all year. And not great. Actually, it was Achilles tendon, but not great as he got mixed up in coverage. Looks like he and
maybe they bumped.
I think it was MJ Stewart. They kind of just mixed it up in coverage there. So missed by Roethlisberger, but Delpit is down. So they probably will go to commercial break, as they will. Apparently, Steve Levy said, Ben is 5 for 5 on 3rd down, but the Steelers haven't converted one. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Short checkdowns, probably.
So Ken Rosenthal made a statement on his departure from MLB Network. Can confirm MLB has decided not to bring me back. I'm grateful for more than 12 years I spent there, and enduring friendships with on-air personalities, producers, and staff. I always strove to maintain my journalistic integrity, and my work reflects that. I think he means one of 2 tweets. Nothing else is changing me professionally. I am proud to remain a part of great teams at The Athletic and Fox Sports. So, Rob Manfred suddenly has power for a guy that nobody actually fucking likes. I want to see Baker's passer rating because Mike Lennon had a 0.0. And Baker Mayfield has a 0.0 passer rating. So, for some reason, Mike Lennon is not going to be the only one as of right now with a 0.0 passer rating. Has Najee been the lone gem for this Steeler team this year, or do they have an influx of young players thriving? Well, there's also Chase Clownpool, and I know Steeler fans won't like that. I mean, I like Claypool at Notre Dame, but he's a bit of a clown. But he's very talented. I will say that. He's a good run blocker, and he's a good receiver. Deontay Johnson, I think, should have made the Pro Bowl. He didn't, but he should have made the Pro Bowl. I think he was he's had a good season so far. So it was AJ Green, the cornerback, and Grant Delpit that got mixed up. So Delpit's probably going to go to the locker room as he got the worst of it in that mishap. Anyway, it's 3rd and goal. But, I mean, in terms of young offensive linemen, I don't know the thoughts on Kendrick Green and Dan Moore, the left tackle. But Claypool and Johnson are something to watch. Frymouth has been decent also. 3rd and goal. Bit of a stun up front. They're going to try to get to him. Incomplete. Pass was underthrown, intended for Frymouth. In coverage was Adrian Colbert, the former Giant, wearing number 15. And he's also a former Jet. So there's that. But nice stun up front by Joe Woods' defense, as this will likely be another field goal opportunity with the Pittsburgh Steelers, as Chris Boswell is 29 at 33 this season, as long as being 56 yards. And he's got it. So it is a 10-0 lead as 3:02 is left in the second quarter.
Fanatics has acquired Tops in a deal to be announced Tuesday.
Oh, 12. What was this? They get 5 points? Okay. Tops. Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Fanatics has acquired Tops in a deal to be announced tomorrow.
That's interesting. You done eating?
Almost.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna. Honestly, I'm not rushing you, but
You want me to take over?
No, I just want to know because we're gonna end up finagling this and stuff like that. But anyway, they don't go. Well, it was either a short commercial break or they don't go to commercial break. But the Browns do need something here, preferably a touchdown. But they also kicked off to start the game, so they will be getting the ball back in the second half first. So there's that.
I think Baker Mayfield might be taking the Sam Darnold.
You know, Big Ben has 29 passing attempts in the first half. 29 passing attempts. That's crazy. So
Najee. Is that such a foreign concept?
I don't know. 29 passing attempts seems a lot for, especially a quarterback. That's what, almost 40, if he's not 40 already. Boswell will kick it off. Donovan Peoples-Jones probably back there. It's actually Dearness Johnson. Dearness Johnson will take it past the 10. Past the 20, you'll get to the 21-yard line. Zach Gentry and Derek Watt on the tackle, so it'll be about the 21-yard line there. Are the now I asked this before. I don't know it. The answer right now. The Browns are eliminated, right?
Yeah.
The Browns are eliminated. So even if they're eliminated, I would just still play to kick out the Steelers.
Yeah, play spoiler.
And then the Steelers could take that anger and maybe beat the Ravens next week, and nobody in the AFC North other than the Bengals gets to the playoffs. But
I'm going to ask you something after the end of this play. It's a really good point.
all right, the Browns will take over at the 21-yard line, hand off to Dearness Johnson. Nice block by Treader, but Robert Spillane is on the tackle for about a 2-yard pickup for the Steelers.
Depending on who they face, is this the year where the Bengals finally win a playoff game?
See, once we get the record from Sean and I and see what we're doing in terms of records and our picks and stuff, we could do a we could do a simulator, and see who the Bengals probably will face. But then again, it may not be correct. We'll see what happens. So 2:20 left. They can run one more play before the 2-minute warning if they want to. Mayfield, play action. He's going to roll. He's got pressure from Cam Hayward. Throws it away. So they will run another play, and it's 3rd down and 8. Really, really poor offense tonight from the Browns. Let's see how many yards they have. They have 55 total yards compared to Pittsburgh's 147. So if you're Kevin Stefanski, you ought to work with Alex Van Pelt and try to get this offense going in the second half, whether it be running the football, short screens, whatever. But Mayfield has not been good tonight. Completed 1 pass on 11 attempts, 1.7 passer rating. So it's not very positive at all. 3rd down and 8. Under pressure. Trying to maneuver. Mayfield rolling out. He's going to try to make something out of it. Is it caught? Jarvis Landry will make the catch as we go to the 2-minute warning. 1st down for the Cleveland Browns. They have 2 minutes left to go after the 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts, so they can definitely make something happen. make sure that this is coming out to the correct form. Yeah, it looks good on YouTube. As I said, I got freaking scared because on here it looked really it looked really crappy on here when it says YouTube Studio and all that crap, and it said 360. I'm like, no, it can't be 360. But when I looked it up, it was 720p. So there's that. But if you guys haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or drops. Baker Mayfield just became the first player in the NFL season to throw 10 straight incompletions in one game. God, I would have thought Mike Glennon would have achieved that feat, or Jake Fromm, or somebody, but there's that. So let's see what I have going into the playoffs in terms of my predictions. I have the Steelers winning tonight, but I have the Colts, I think, winning next week. So I just want to make sure I got my predictions right. So the
hold on. Got a report. Mike Glennon needs surgery on his wrist. He's done for the year.
No, I knew that.
Oh.
Jake Fromm's going to start next week.
How did I not know about this earlier?
Dumpster fire organization. God, the dumpster fire.
Here we go. Lawrence Tynes with the question. You have one QB for next season. Who are you picking? Jones, Mayfield?
It depends on the situation. I'm honestly, no biased opinion. I'm taking Daniel Jones because there is, and I understand the Pittsburgh Steelers defense has a tendency to be tough, but there's no reason that he looks this bad. I mean, his running game has been mad. It's up and down, but my God, man. So let me switch. The Bengals, obviously, yeah, they're winning the division, but that really doesn't. It does, but it doesn't change anything. I'm going to go back to that in a sec. So the Raiders won this week, which is a surprise. Miami won, Tennessee won, LA won. All right, so we're back from the 2-minute warning. Dearness Johnson's in the backfield. I'm surprised Dick Chubb isn't taking those snaps. They'll hand it off to Dearness Johnson. I don't know why you would be running first, but anyway, that gets him to about the 35, 36-yard line, as they ought to hurry it up with about 150 and counting. Mayfield takes the snap. Fires. Incomplete. Rashard Higgins was the target. Ahkello Witherspoon having a decent night so far. As you see, it's basic curl route, flat route, whatever the hell you want to call it. And Ahkello Witherspoon just read the route like a book. So it will be 3rd down and 7. The Steelers could get the ball back and be aggressive here. But they have to make this stop on 3rd first. Showing blitz. They are doing a blitz, and there is a penalty on the play, or it's going to be a timeout, but it looks to be on the Browns. Brad Allen will announce. False start. Number 66 offense, if I'm reading his lips correctly, James Hudson. So, not very prudent for the Cleveland Browns, as that backs them up even more.
Shooting themselves in the foot.
Yep. So this, okay, so the way I'm predicting everything to go, in terms of the AFC and NFC, well, actually, no, AFC is more important because it's this game. As I said, I would come out with my predictions. But 3rd down and 11, are they going to show blitz, or are they going to drop in coverage and only rush 3? Rushing 4. Mayfield under pressure, throws it. Wide open, Donovan Peoples-Jones at the 48-yard line. And they have to get to the line and spike it, or they run a play, or you could call a timeout. But nice maneuvering by Mayfield. Wide open, man. In the middle of the field, Donovan Peoples-Jones, as Mayfield was hit on the play. Cam Hayward applying the pressure. Handed off to Dearness Johnson, who is tackled in the backfield. Nice play. I believe that is Marcus Allen. 2018 undrafted free agent out of Penn State. 2nd and 9.
Sean says he's leaving work in 15 minutes.
Damn, he didn't leave yet. This is an out route to Jarvis Landry. 3rd down. Hopefully he just takes the S93 or whatever bus. Will he really think he could take the S79? Can he? Or is no, because the 61 goes to his work, right?
Yeah.
You have to take 300 different friggin' buses. 3rd and 2.
Waving the terrible towels.
3rd down and 2.
They still have all
Johnson in the backfield. Yep, they do have all 3 timeouts. Mayfield looking, pump faking, and he gets sacked. TJ Watt with number 2 on the day. Pittsburgh could call a timeout if they want.
They did.
And looks like they did. So nice work against, and that's a hand to the face against Hudson. They didn't call it, but nice trip up by TJ Watt, who's got his 2nd sack on the day. So, very tough ending to this drive. Probably their best drive yet. And he had a wide open Rashard Higgins in the flat. So, Baker Mayfield will go to the sideline. The Browns will try to either kick a field goal or punt. Probably punt because Jace McLaughlin does not have that much of a leg in him. 19.5 sacks. He leads the NFL. He's got 2 tonight.
Imagine he breaks the record.
He may not. McLeod on the return. He's going to get minimal yardage there. He wasn't down, but he'll probably be down around the 20. And if the Pittsburgh Steelers they want, they can kneel it out and risk the Browns calling timeouts, which would be really weird. Or they could go ahead and try to go downfield and score another touchdown or a field goal. So there's that. Ben Roethlisberger 17-29, 83 yards and 1 touchdown. Has approximately 2.9 yards per attempt. So it's not really been the best passing game.
They gotta run the football more. His completion percentage was like 11-19. Now it's like 17-29.
And they'll hand it off to Harris, and minimal gain there. So if the Browns won, they can call timeout, but it's not really looking that way.
Looks like no,
they are calling a timeout. Someone's calling a timeout. First half point differential. Previous 5 games, -88, and tonight +10. So that's very interesting. Browns called their first timeout, so if they truly want to get something out of this, they probably have to A, stop them, and B, pin them really inside their own territory. That way they can get a punt return to like the 40, make 2 plays or whatever, and just try to kick the field goal and come out next half with a better fucking attitude. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Roethlisberger in the empty set. Got to defend the flats if you're the Browns. As right there is Deontay Johnson. And he goes out of bounds. So that really saves Cleveland a timeout. 22 seconds left on the clock. 3rd down and about 7. Or it could be 3rd down and 6, but it really looks like a 3rd and medium. Dude, we don't care about the Monday Night Football crew. Okay, I was right the first time. 3rd down and 7. They're looking like they're blitzing. So look for a pass over the middle or a slant or something. Anyway, 3-man rush. They got it to Freiermuth. He misses the tackle, and that's a 1st down. And it looks like it was a hit out of bounds. They want a penalty, but it's not going to happen. Grant Delpit on the tackle. Now there is a flag, so that actually could go against Cleveland. Grant Delpit was the one hitting Najee out of bounds, so we'll see the call from Brad Allen, but looks like really the Steelers sideline was gesturing, and it is going against the Cleveland Browns. Personal foul, number 22 defense after the play, so not a smart move, and obviously missing that tackle was very poor, but he was already out of bounds. So Grant Delpit really didn't need to do that. But anyway, another Pittsburgh Steelers first down, plus a couple of yards.
It just looks
to
so
add.
undisciplined, the Browns. With the shoe by Clowney, now this.
Wow. Look at the high character guys they have, I guess. So they're on the Pittsburgh 45. They still can get down the field and try a Boswell field goal. Unless the Browns make any more stupid mistakes, so they actually stop them on defense, which would be prudent. Anyway, this is caught by Freiermuth. Tough catch. Tight coverage by Malcolm Smith, the former Super Bowl champ. Boswell tying his shoe and testing his leg. His career long against the Cowboys was 59 yards. So that's his career long, 59. But in the tough cold, I don't know that would hold up. But 20...
How do you have 32 passing attempts in the first half? They're so pass heavy.
Well, they're the second most pass-heavy team in the NFL. Pass rate,
Right,
so...
You have a pass-to-prime quarterback. You're going to waste more of his arm than he already has.
Roethlisberger looking. He's got one down the sideline and nearly intercepted if that was a bit lower. A.J. Green in coverage. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6. A.J. Green out of Oklahoma State.
I thought he was out of... wait, was Green drafted last year? Or...
I think he was undrafted free agent last year.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Oklahoma State. So he was teammates with Rodarius Williams, who is the older brother of Greedy Williams. So fun fact for all Browns fans out there. Get a little Giants culture, I guess.
He was like out of Louisville or some shit.
No, you're thinking of Lamar Jackson, I think. Not Lamar Jackson. Someone else. You're thinking of another cornerback. But a timeout by the Browns, so we'll see what happens here. Oh my God.
What?
Look at this. People need to stop having so much time on their hands. So 3rd down and 6. Roethlisberger, 123rd career home start. Probably his last, unless he decides to pick it up again next year. 3rd and 6. Got to get something here. Roethlisberger, he's just going to air it out. Throws it in, it's intercepted. They'll try to make the do of this, but it's going to end the half. Anyway, A.J. Green, man, we were just talking about, gets the interception. And we go to halftime. The Steelers lead it 10-0. So, very interesting half from both teams. Get there, right there. It's halftime. Update the thing. Are you done eating, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, we can move this back just in case Sean does show up or whatever and get the 2 chairs and you can plug in your mic and, we can talk about this game. So, and also get me a bottle of water from the hallway.
So demanding.
I'm just saying. Oh, we got the Gronk commercial. My mom's special.
First one, leave chips.
Yeah. Well, realistically, we could use both of those if they're more comfortable. Your choice. Just get one of those. All right. Give me a bottle of water, and then we'll start sorting everything out because it is halftime, by the way. Yeah, my mom's special. Gotta love Rob Gronkowski. But Steelers fans, anyone, just give us your thoughts on the game, and we'll talk about the game in about 2 minutes as we try to get our situation set up a little bit better.
Has this been run?
I mean, I stopped it. Don't run it because it's obviously it probably needs a little more time. All right, so if you want, try to clear that table as best as possible, or whatever. Because if you're gonna have your laptop, you can at least have it here.
Yeah.
And just clear off that table. Move your chair up here. But once again, just move the table up here, and move this back. Oh, you gotta love Booger McFarland, the Booger. 15-3 with Antonio Brown in the lineup.
I'm moving the table up.
Yeah, you can move the table up here because you'll need it for just like looking up anything on the laptop, extra research, that stuff. So move it up here.
I gotta clear the table. Is there any garbage?
What do you mean?
Like garbage can?
Well, there's one right there, and there's also one right there. So,
Both are small as hell.
well, that's what you get down here. Yeah, shove it in. Yeah, we'll figure it out at the end of the night. All right, let's see if we got any
Here's
comments.
Coke.
Huh? Coke?
Yeah.
Well, it's
What do I do
it's
with the
Pepsi. Honestly, just like throw it out.
Chuck it.
Yeah. Probably end up taking that bag out anyway. So there's that.
Oh, it's another Gronk commercial.
Yeah, it's USAA, but they're talking about the small businesses or something like that.
But also-
Doubleheader Saturday, Monday Night Football. Interesting, to say the least. So if you want to move that up here, move this back. Just give me 1 second, guys. Just want to maneuver the situation.
Hey,
I'll grab this because this is more comfortable for me. Get that. This back a little. Probably something like this. Move this. Just the tad. Alright, hold on. Here. Move this over by you. Put it in the cup. Alright, okay. So, just for purposes, I think I'm going to make you use this.
Team said fans offer medical aid.
I'm sorry, what?
No, remember what happened yesterday?
Yeah, with Jalen Hurts and all that stuff, right.
I don't think they offered medical aid to the fans.
That's because Washington's a bunch of scumbags. They can't even get a stadium. And I'm not saying MetLife is the greatest thing since popcorn. MetLife is like Gillette Stadium or Yankee Stadium compared to Washington. I can confidently say that. All right. I'm going to have you wear this for purposes. Hold on. I just want to untangle it.
I was going to say, also, Brian wasn't a fan of how many Tom Brady jerseys there were yesterday.
Why?
Because he thinks that's all the bandwagons in the Tom Brady stands.
Interesting.
Because he's been a fan since the Giants beat the Bucks in 07.
I guess that's a place to start. All right, I didn't plug you in yet.
But
I have a port for this. I don't know where I put it. It's gray.
Somebody says, who would trade a first-round pick for Baker?
I would not trade for Baker at all. How about that? No earbuds.
Where's my phone? Oh.
I look for that port that I put down. Give me 1 second. The gray one. You know what I'm talking about?
The extender?
No, connects both the microphone and the headphone part. Trying to look at where I put it now. Here. Stay in my main chair until I find it. Start talking about the game until I find it.
Okay, so far my analysis of the game, it's a pretty boring game. It's poor quarterback play. The Browns need to be better on offense.
Who are you, Chris Russo?
Yeah. Yes. I am Chris Russo.
It's not a very good personality to choose, honestly. Where the heck did I get put? Oh, here it is. All right. Jump back in your seat.
Am I calling the second half?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna jump back into mine. Yep. This is for.
How did the Chargers ask what the Broncos like that? The Broncos are a terrible team. That's why. Okay.
Joe's gonna get fired.
Right. All right. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta update settings. Realtek USB. That's not an external microphone. All right. Let me adjust the audio levels. All right. Talk.
Listening.
How about now?
Listening.
Okay. If you guys hear an echo, please tell us. If you guys hear some sort of echo, please tell us, because, we're trying to do this as best as possible. So once again, if you guys hear an echo, please let us know. You see something? Real quickly during halftime, I'll talk about my analysis on the game. But if you want to go into the stream and just go back a few seconds when you're testing that, and if you want to check if it's echoing.
All right.
So take those off. All right. Yeah. And then just listen to that. But anyway, we're getting the situation figured out. So there's that. But if you guys got any questions, like, comment, and subscribe to our post notifications so you know when the live stream pops video drops. Very boring game thus far. I'll read some stats out as well as Lucas, just making sure the audio is, at least decent, at least when we put in the two sets of microphones. Baker Mayfield, 4 for 15, 58 yards, 1 interception, 20 for 30. Ben Roethlisberger's 20 for 34, 96 yards, a touchdown, and interception each. Nick Chubb has 4 rushes for 35 yards on the ground, 32-yard gain on one of them. Najee Harris, 13 carries, 71 yards. He's got a good game tonight. Jarvis Landry is the leading receiver for Cleveland. The leading receiver for Pittsburgh is Raymond McLeod. Roethlisberger fumbled once, but he recovered it. And then Ahkello Witherspoon had 1 interception. A.J. Green also had 1 interception as well. Was it bad? Was it good?
I'm trying to figure it out. I can't really hear.
All right. Well,
It's too low.
what, the headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put it up all the way. If you can't, there's another set of headphones over there. So, as I said, I just want to make sure everything's good for the third quarter. So, where is... that's my question, Gray. That's my question. Where is Nick Chubb? Because they started inserting Johnson even more and even more. But let me check. Let's see if Twitter's got anything. Maybe they're trying to put Dearness Johnson in like a Kareem Hunt.
I heard no echo.
You heard no echo? Everything was fine?
Yeah, everything's fine.
All right, you can put those back on then. Yeah, it doesn't look like an injury. It does not look like an injury. I feel bad for all the fantasy buffs that are playing him in the championship. All right, hold on. Let me put your mic volume back up. All right, test.
Testing.
All right, you're good. Just put it up a little more. No. Oh, there's the. Well, no. I mean, just like directly to your.
Ow.
Yeah, it's grabs you. What do you hit it for? What are you hitting it for? Anyway, put the mic down a little bit. All right, there. You can say something just real quick. I just want to make sure. Okay, so the audio levels are decent. Okay. Once again, if you guys hear echoing or anything like that, please let us know so we can fix it right away. So what are your thoughts on the game, Luca, thus far?
Pretty boring game, not going to lie. Steelers are overpassing even though they're winning. Baker Mayfield just sucks right now. That's why they're losing.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. So, do you want to call the second half and third quarter?
Yeah, I will call the second half.
Okay. I'll put my mic level down and, figure it out. What was I going to say? Let me this a little bit so you guys can see. All right, so you got Luca at that station. Wave. All right, you got me at this station. So, second half should be coming along soon. Once
once again, guys. Thank
So,
you.
Alex, what were your thoughts on the disaster yesterday?
The Giants disaster?
Yeah.
Negative 10 net passing yards. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Negative 10 net passing yards.
Where are the standards?
Well, who do you say that to? In terms of Giants?
Head coach, probably. I don't know.
No, you
'Cause
say that to, no. Well, because you like ranting on Giants fans a lot that they want to bring back Joe Judge.
I say that to the Giants fans who justify losing.
Because what does Joe Judge do?
Make excuses to justify losing.
You know what? No. Playing around with this too much. We know that. I can't move it back any more than it is, but. All right, so we are starting this second half.
All right. Browns are receiving, correct?
Browns are receiving. So let me update to the third quarter. Kevin Stefanski probably had a long talk with Cleveland Browns, but I also, once again, would not be too surprised. Would not be too surprised. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, though. You played Sporkle?
Yeah, for a little bit. I was waiting till this got back.
You're a bum.
So, what do you think the Browns need to do in the second half to succeed, Alex?
Well, they need to commit to something. Baker Mayfield hasn't been good, so try to run the football. Not
I
even
think
up to
I think
goals.
Chubb has averaged like 8 yards per carry.
Right, right. Up my mic level a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So Nick Chubb. They need to. I don't know what happened to Nick Chubb in the second half of the second quarter. Just disappeared. 8.8 yards per carry. He had a big 32-yard run. That's why. But we'll see. So
Boswell kicks it away. It's going to go to Dearness Johnson. Johnson from about the 5. Johnson has room. Takes a hole. Goes to about the 35 as the Browns offense will come out. What do you think the Steelers need to do to solidify their win? Defense
Well,
has been good.
I would say short because it seems like they're very. Undisciplined. Seems like the Pittsburgh Steelers are not the Pittsburgh Steelers. This seems like the Browns are very undisciplined.
How does it look at that? Last snap for Chubb. 7 minutes left in the second. Mayfield in the shot, not in the shotgun, under center. Chubb in the backfield. Mayfield takes the snap, gives to Chubb. Chubb has a little bit of room, and he's going to get about 3 yards on the right side. It'll be second down.
They either need to stick to the run, which has been a very good thing for them, or they just need to go ahead and do the short passes because that's where Cleveland is very undisciplined.
Yeah.
Cleveland is very undisciplined. So
Browns 24 straight losses after trailing by 8+ points. It'll be 2nd and 7. 3 tight ends set again for the Browns. Mayfield under center with Chubb in the backfield. Mayfield takes the snap, play action. Nope, it's going to be a give to Chubb. Chubb pushing, and he'll get another gain of about 3 yards, so it'll be 3rd and short for the Cleveland offense. Alex, can you grab me a tissue?
you're a funny guy. Give me a second.
It'll actually be 3rd and 3.
Where did you put
Robert
the tissue?
Spillane heading
Where'd you
out.
put the tissue?
Tissues by the lamp.
Oh, pain in the ass.
Spillane heads to the silence. It's going to be a 3 wide receiver set for the Cleveland Browns. Felton, Hooper, Peoples-Jones, Landry, and Rashard Higgins. 3rd and 3. Mayfield in the shotgun takes the snap. Looks left. Now it's to scramble. Is brought down. Cameron Hayward with the sack. And a 3 and out for the Cleveland offense.
not the way you want to get started if you're the not the way you want to get started if you're the Cleveland offense, especially in the half.
Looks like he was facing pressure as he beats Joel Bitonio as Mayfield stepped up in the pocket, found an easy lane for Hayward to grab the sack. So now Cleveland will punt. Colquitt, the punter. McLeod will be the returner. Colquitt has averaged 45 yards a punt. He boots it away. McLeod at around the 16. Going to return it. Not going to get much. That's about a 5 or 6 yard return. And the Steelers will come back on offense as Captain Fatfuck returns for the third quarter.
Captain Fatfuck.
He is Captain Fatfuck.
You and your friggin'
UT euphemisms?
Yeah, UT references, UT mechanisms.
Yes, as I would call it.
Let's see. So the Browns, 4 for 15, Baker Mayfield, 50.4 passer rating. And Mike Glennon had a passer rating of 0.0 with far less attempts. I think he had 11 attempts. And someone brought this up. Mike Glennon had as many completions as he did turnovers. 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Luca's mic is
Look
low.
at this tweet.
All right. I put it up a little. So.
Look at this tweet right here, Alex.
Nobody dips mozzarella sticks in the ketchup. Who the hell?
They probably thought it was French fries.
Decided that. Where are you in Pennsylvania? Is that what the Italians in Pennsylvania do, or wannabe Italians in Pennsylvania do? They just dip it in ketchup.
This person lives in Tennessee.
Yeah, big shocker. That's like egg noodles and ketchup. What?
Here you go. So then somebody put up a list. 100 foods to eat with ketchup. Scrambled eggs. Sweet potato fries.
Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Give me a poll question.
Will the Steelers make the playoffs?
It's kind of the one I had in mind, but that's okay.
Yeah, it was.
Alright, I put up a poll for you guys just to interact with, so it should be uploading in the next few seconds.
All right. So here are the others: scrambled eggs, a grilled cheese sandwich, sweet potato fries, potato chips, and a hot dog.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
I don't understand having sweet potato fries with ketchup.
I don't either.
So as they do a little tribute to John Madden, the Steelers are about to take the field. Will take the offense rather take the field and break out of the huddle. They're going to be from the 22-yard line on 1st and 10, as the offense will head its first drive of the second half. 12:36 on the game clock. Roethlisberger under center motions Gentry to the right side. Give to Farris, actually a fake. Roethlisberger rolls right, throws. That pass is way off and incomplete. Pass was intended for Deontay Johnson.
He was under pressure.
Be 2nd and 10. Just a wild throw by Roethlisberger there.
He was under pressure, but you live another down, not like Baker Mayfield.
So for the Steelers offense tonight, Roethlisberger 20 of 35, 96 yards, a touchdown and interception. Najee Harris 71 rushing yards and 18 reception yards. Deontay Johnson 6 receptions, 18 yards and a touchdown. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Looks like the Steelers will come out of the empty set. Nope, he's actually going to go under center. Harris in the backfield takes the snap, gives to Harris. Harris right up the middle. Harris breaks a tackle to the left side, going down the sideline. Stiff arms MJ Stewart, and it's a first down. What a run by Najee Harris.
Man got put on his ass.
It'll be a first down. It has to be a gain of like 15 or 20. Breaking the initial tackle and then stiff-arming MJ Stewart right to the ground. You should be around midfield.
Man ended his fucking career. Jesus Christmas.
And hurdled him as well.
You know Chisel Adonis is already.
Yep, he's gonna make a highlight little reel out of this. Najee Harris continues to impress. 85 yards, 1,085 yards in his rookie season as rushing. He actually breaks Franco Harris's record from 1972, which was 1,055 rushing yards. Well, just look at that stiff arm. Oof. He told you, get the fuck out of my way. As you said, he got put on his ass. Be 1st and 10, 12-12. Actually, it's going to be around 12 minutes, 8 seconds on the game clock, 24 on the play clock. Now, Najee Harris has gone over 100 yards tonight. On the ground, 7.2 yards per carry. Roethlisberger under center. Give to Harris again. Harris trying to move and groove. Trying to break some tackles, but he'll lose about 3 yards. So, after that big gain, he'll lose about 3, and he'll go back under 100 yards. Grant Delpit on the tackle. Is there your water right there?
Yeah, well, I just forgot. I didn't get a bottle of water. I forgot.
So it'll be 2nd and 11. Actually, a loss of 1. I was quite surprised they gave him just that. 2 tight ends set for Pittsburgh. Gentry and Freiermuth. Roethlisberger in the shotgun once again. Takes the snap. Roethlisberger looks short. Throws. This pass is caught by Johnson. It's going to be a gain of about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 6.
Right.
Bing. It's going to be 3rd down and 7, so it was a gain of 4. It was close.
So be sure to vote on the poll. All of you guys out there.
3rd and 10, 3rd and 8 actually. Takes the snap.
Offside.
Flag offsides. Roethlisberger going deep. He's got a man. This pass is intercepted. No, it's actually incomplete. But looks like there will be a penalty on the play against the Browns. It will likely be offsides against Jadeveon Clowney. So they ruined yet another chance to get off the field. This team does not look disciplined at all tonight, Alex.
Not very much so. Yeah. And Big Ben knew it.
So it'll now be instead of 3rd and 8, it will now be 3rd and 3. Clowney takes fault for the offsides penalty. It'll be 3rd and 3 from about the 40-yard line. There's a 2 tight end set again for Pittsburgh.
MH, don't feel bad, man. Sean doesn't believe the Pittsburgh Steelers are making it to the playoffs either.
Roethlisberger in the shotgun with Harris to his left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Roethlisberger throws. Pass is caught by Johnson. Brilliant catch there from a comeback route, and it is a 1st down Pittsburgh. Continuing to move the ball is Pittsburgh against his Browns defense. Greg Newsome in coverage.
All right, without looking at the stats, how many pass attempts do you think Big Ben Roethlisberger has right now?
40.
I'm going to go with 38. I'm going to wait a minute and then look at the stats.
After the play? All right, so Roethlisberger in the shotgun, Harris to his right. Looks like a 2 wide receiver set gives to Harris. Harris trying to move and groove. He's going to get about 4 yards on the play, maybe 5, and it is 2nd down.
Page? Because that was closer as 37.
Okay.
That just shows who's better. Nice and clear, yes. So 5 votes. One person does believe that the Steelers are making the playoffs.
Interesting.
Listen, I'm not going to... It's
Nah.
not my team. My team's not going to the playoffs anyway. But,
It'll be
we'll see what
second and 5. Harris to his left. Roethlisberger in the shotgun. Browns preparing to send 4-man. It's actually a 5-man rush. Roethlisberger throws, passes caught by McLeod, crossing right over the middle. It is a 1st down again. The Browns continuously failing to get to the quarterback. Roethlisberger just gets it out to McLeod over the middle. It's a 1st down. Dan Moore allowed the pressure on Garrett there, but he just did not get there in time to sack Roethlisberger.
I mean, when you're sending a 5-man blitz, and Garrett can't be your only rusher.
Yeah, Clowney has to do more
He's
too.
the dominant number 1, but in that
Roethlisberger in the
that's
shotgun.
totally bad, though.
Harris to his left. Roethlisberger looks right. Now has to look over the middle. He is caught. Nope, dropped. This time dropped by Deontay Johnson. That has to be around his 3rd or 4th drop tonight. So great pass break up there by MJ Stewart, who we thought his career ended after that stiff arm by Najee Harris.
He's trying to make a comeback. But,
Good communication by the Browns secondary.
As of right now, it says in the poll that about five people say the Steelers will make the playoffs. And
3 wide receivers set for Pittsburgh. Najee Harris to Ben's right. Harris, fake, throws, and this pass is overthrown. He had McLeod right there on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
the turnover would be prudent for the Browns, but I don't see that happening. But then again, I could speak things into existence. Yeah, they're playing the 2 high.
RPO. That he's got to hit McLeod right in the numbers. He wasn't even. Yeah, Roethlisberger mad at himself. That's like 40 passing attempts now.
Gotta be.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger 8 for 10, 3 first downs, an interception at 54 yards. Harris to his right. Looks like a 3 wide receiver set. Roethlisberger takes the snap, looks left, throws, pass is caught by Freiermuth. Freiermuth trying to break out of a tackle, and it's a 2-yard gain as they will probably kick the field goal.
I mean, listen. Also, once again, that throw was on Ben. But if you're the Browns, and I know that was 1 tackle, and they still got him anyway, probably because they were playing zone, you got to make the tackle. I mean, the discipline from this Browns team has to be a little bit better on defense. And, it's only 10 points in this game right now, but the Steelers are probably putting up some good numbers.
So Boswell made his first field goal from about 22 yards. This will be his 2nd attempt of the night. This is 30 yards. This should be an easy chip shot for Boswell. Snap, hold, kick is good. It is 13-0 Pittsburgh in a must-win game for Pittsburgh.
Now, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Wasn't this the score in that Bears game at some point? I want to say it was. Maybe not. So, you guys heard the Boone presser. MHS, you guys heard the Boone presser where Michael K. pressed Boone by asking why was Nevin released. I did not. I personally, I don't really watch the Michael K. show because I just tuned out sports radio ever since I became a content creator. But I really haven't, I haven't given a shit, to be honest, about the Michael K. show or some of the other shows that have been going on. But, with that being said,
Somebody
I didn't see that.
Somebody made an interesting tweet. This was on the 27th. It's amazing Mara fired Reese, who won 2 Super Bowls in season, but is giving respect to Gettleman, who is one of the worst things to ever happen to the Giants. Giants are an absolute embarrassment. Won't change until Mara realizes he's the reason they're terrible.
Repeat that?
It's amazing John Mara fired Jerry Reese, who won 2 Super Bowls in season, but is giving respect to Gettleman, who is one of the worst things ever to happen to the Giants.
I mean, everybody's pretty much saying that, so.
The Giants are absolute embarrassment. It won't change until Mara realizes he's the reason they are terrible.
Greg Metz 2345 said, "What's going on, fam? What's going on, Greg?"
Giants Rush says, let's stay in reality. From 2011 to 2016, Reese was asleep at the wheel. He did nothing. He delegated power to Mark Ross, who ran the team into the ground. When Reese realized he was going to get fired, he quickly signed Jack Rabbit, Vernon, and Snacks.
Right, and, people say this about Daniel Jones and Mike Glennon and all that other garbage. Just because something's so bad doesn't mean the other thing that was bad, that was a little bit, like what I'm trying to say here is just because Dave Gettleman has been awful doesn't mean that Jerry Reese was any better. I mean, Jerry Reese's draft picks in the last couple of years of him drafting, I argue, are worse than Gettleman. Maybe free agent signings for, Gettleman haven't worked out, and I definitely agree with that. Maybe his signings were worse. But with that being said, Jerry Reese is drafting, his players were out of the NFL after 2-3 years. Ola Digizua, Jeremy Davis, I think, was a backup for a couple of years. And we're not talking about first round picks, but also the ones you don't hit on, but you have to hit on. 3rd, 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, the depth pieces. That's why the Giants screwed up and had to go in free
Boswell
agency.
booms it away. Returning this is Dearness Johnson from about the 5. Johnson has some room. He's going to take it upfield, and he's going to get it at around the 25-yard line, so it's a solid 20-yard return.
It makes us happy there's another Mets fan in the chat. But I just ate a bunch of chicken strips. Good.
Awesome.
We just had pizza over here. We still have some left. But
So will Baker Mayfield change it up?
That's probably something I'll have in the next few days, whether I'm in Florida or not. Chicken strips, chicken fingers.
Maybe if you go to a sports bar.
Yeah,
There's one nearby.
there's one in City Walk that we're going to tomorrow night. The NBC Sports one.
All right, so it's going to be first and 10, empty set for Mayfield. 4 of 13 tonight. 4 passes by the line of scrimmage. Mayfield takes a snap, looks left, throws. This pass is caught by Jarvis Lange for his second reception of the day. It's going to gain about 7. Tackle made by Robert Spillane.
Montravius Adams, he's not the greatest defensive line, but he's been getting off the snap pretty quickly. So, he probably knows that snap count. Offensive line would have made us, at worst, a 500 team. Yeah. No, I'm 110% in agreement with you, MH.
Mayfield's going to go under the shotgun. Not under the shotgun, under center. 2 tight ends in motion. Those are Njoku and Harrison Bryant. Also Austin Hooper. Bryant in motion once again. 2nd and 3. Mayfield takes a snap. Actually gives to Chubb. Chubb gets a good yardage and he'll get the first down. I was actually kind of fooled. I thought that was play action. But they give it to Chubb. First down.
That's what they needed to do in the second half of that second quarter, and they didn't do it. They just gave it to Ernest Johnson. He really didn't do much, but the offensive line really wasn't blowing holes at that time. So, I mean, I wonder who the other tackles, because James Hudson has had not a great night. I wonder who the other tackles are on the roster. Because Jack Conklin, obviously, we got Blake Haynes.
Mayfield under center. Harrison Bryant in motion. Mayfield takes a snap. Gives to Chubb. Chubb running left. Has to... Ooh, stiff arm. What a stiff arm there. He gives it right to, I believe that was Miles Killebrew. Oh, my goodness.
Jeez. The game of stiff arms. My God. He just put him into the fucking...
I don't know if that was better than the Najee stiff arm. I mean,
Najee's was better a little bit because he hurdled him.
Yeah, granted he didn't get enough yardage, but so powerful. Jeez. He's like, see you later.
This guy's a backup. He used to be playing for the Lions, but...
So it'll be 2nd and 7.
I guess
Chubb in motion. He's going to go...
2 safeties ended their career tonight.
Mayfield in his shotgun empty set. Takes a snap. Looks right. Throws. This pass is deflected at the line by T.J. Watt.
That's happened a lot tonight.
That's his 5th batted pass, Alex. So the defensive line is doing their work. It is 3rd and 7 now for this Browns offense.
Either hopefuls or Steeler fans have come in the chat. It's 50-50, so a lot of people do think that Jacksonville
will beat Indy.
Will beat Indy next week, and the Steelers win this game, which is a very good chance right now.
Just that, they don't even... Let's just say the Jacksonville wins. The Steelers don't have to win next week?
I don't think so.
They probably should anyway. 3rd and 7. Ernest Johnson to Mayfield's right in the shotgun. Mayfield takes the snap. Rolls right. Trying to have some room. Mayfield trying to run it, and he slides. Nobody was open. He just slides for 1 yard. So, Browns are going to punt again. Good job by the Steelers' defense once again, as they're getting good pressure, and they're covering downfield.
Giants need an influx of talent, guys, with a high upside and a better structure. Admit to a rebuild. You gave vets money, fine, but now make the moves. Rest and let's see. As long as no one hits each other with a helmet, we're good.
Dustin Colquitt averaging 44 yards. 4th and 7. Colquitt will punt it away. Colquitt booms it. It's going to go to about the 11-yard line. McLeod drops it, a fair catch, but McLeod will be about the 6-yard line.
In terms of field position, that's big for the Browns. They have to stop him on defense, though. It's big for the Browns.
So the Steelers' offense will get back on the field when we go back to commercial.
Yeah, I mean, MH, I agree with you there, and a good source at Film Talk Football, and they've gotten a couple of things right. Said that a lot. I'll read the tweet. Said, quote, hearing from multiple sources, given a repeat performance in Week 18, obviously from the Bears' performance, could be Joe Judge could be out of a job. ASAP players have been more and more frustrated with Joe Judge's stubbornness and inability to listen and adjust. I mean, listen, I'm not going to sit here and totally believe that because what's his face? John Mara's John Mara. He believes in Judge, but his team needs a rebuild.
it's just the way they want to go about it. Do you want to sign a couple? Do you want to get a couple of draft picks in here and go out there and try to win next year? You got to get a proven guy. You got to get a guy like Jim Harbaugh. But if you want to rebuild, get a guy like Matt Eberflus. You know, I'm just talking GM because you're not really starting a rebuild next year if Joe Judge is kept. You're basically running it back, trying to do the same thing, which rebuilding with the same head coach doesn't make any sense. It's kind of what the Giants did in 2019. They kept Pat Shurmur, gave him how many draft picks, and then they cut him the next year. We had to do this shit all over again. So
This is a dumb tweet. I don't know if this person's being serious. How are all these stiff arm pushes on the face mask not offensive penalties for face mask?
unless he's grabbing the face mask, but tonight we've seen just
It's just
slapping.
pushing.
Yeah, slapping.
What are you going to call illegal use of the hands on the face in the offense?
Yeah, the Browns look drier than the fucking Sahara Desert. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna real quickly get a water.
You want to get me one too?
Yeah. I mean,
You don't-
I'm talking in terms of like getting my water filled up.
Oh, I was just going to grab me a water bottle. You want me to step into the main chair?
I mean, you can stay there. The camera's in pretty good position.
All right, so it will be 1st and 10 for the Steelers at around their 6-yard line, so they're deep in their own territory. Browns need a crucial stop once again to get their offense a chance. As we wait for the camera to shine on the Steelers.
Hopefully this doesn't taste like lunch.
Ugh. So it was a 2 tight end set for the Steelers. Roethlisberger under center once again. Harris in the backfield. He's all the way in the end zone. Roethlisberger takes the snap, gives to Harris. Harris is trying to make a move, and he'll get about 4 yards on the big play, down to about the 10. Not at the 10, the 9-yard line.
Here's the difference. Ray McLeod's special teams mistake is not going to cause a safety.
No.
I could jinx it. Don't let Alex boss you around, though.
Oh, a lot of people tell me that, and well,
Yeah, no, I will agree.
so Harris goes back into the backfield. It's a 2 wide receiver set, 2 tight end set. Deontay Johnson in motion, give to Harris. Harris to the left side. Harris trying to make a move. He'll get about, I'd say, about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. So the Steelers are continuing the ground and pound game, less relying off Ben Roethlisberger's arms. So I like the adjustment
Now, here's
made, but
the thing I'll give to all of you guys real quick. So apparently, I'm looking at my YouTube studio. Okay, so never mind. Because originally it said, 2:19 is in 2 hours 19 minutes out of 2 hours and 31 minutes. Where I thought it would be ending at 2 hours 31 minutes, and I didn't want that to happen. But as of right now, it looks like to be extended, so we won't have any issues. But anyway, Luca.
3rd and 3. Shotgun set for Roethlisberger in the offense. Harris to his right, Claypool to his left. Roethlisberger takes a snap. Rolling, and he's going to get sacked by Clowney. Is that a safety is the question mark. He'll be down at least around the 1-yard line, but the refs have not ruled a safety. It'll be 4th down from the 1-yard line. Browns have a chance to pressure the punter and block the punt.
This is against Chua Okafor.
That's the 2nd time I think he's got beat off like that.
Beat in the inside, no less. And Trey Turner didn't pick it up. His knee was down.
His knee was down at the 1, so
This is what if you're the Browns, you can't ruin this field position. You can't.
you got to put all the pressure on the punter. Snap is away, and it was nearly blocked. So this will go to Peoples-Jones. Peoples-Jones across the 50. Still got room in front of him. It'll be down at the 47. Nice tackle made that time by who's 44?
That's Derek Watt.
Derek Watt. Just nearly blocked the punt.
He hurdled Harvey Jr.
So it'll be 13-0. When it's 13-0, 2:58 to go in the 3rd quarter, and the game will be back.
What's your prediction for the next drive?
My prediction for the
What do you think it's gonna end in?
I'm gonna say a field goal. If not, then the game is probably over.
No, I definitely agree. 'Cause they need to get something started on offense.
They've been running the ball solid, But again, there's no passing.
No, I definitely agree there. So it is what it is. A quick drive and it's a game. Yeah. A quick if they score seven, then we have a ball game. But right now it's heavily in the Steelers' favor.
Alex, did you give me the water? The water
I
bottle?
filled it up.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. So we're up to 9 total votes. We got 5 for the Pittsburgh Steelers are not making the playoffs, and we have 4 for the Pittsburgh Steelers are making the playoffs. So, we'll see what happens. Once again, Jacksonville needs to win next week, and the Steelers need to win this game. But Eli Manning's birthday.
So much for snow today, right, Alex?
So much for snow today. I don't think it's supposed to snow tomorrow when we fly.
God, I hope not, please.
I don't hope either. Rather, well, I mean, it's going to be in Queens, but no, it's supposed to be sunny. So, there's that.
Man in the arena, Tom Brady.
Real New York talk. Yeah, absolutely. And thank you guys for joining tonight's stream. We appreciate you doing this for you guys. See, here's the thing. If we were able to hook up something where, see, I would do this more, like Luca down here, because it's a little bit more enjoyable, and I would do OBS. But the problem is that you can't hook up more than one microphone in StreamYard, and that's obviously for boys in the Big Apple.
From the 48-yard line, Mayfield under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Mayfield looks over the middle. This pass is caught. Caught by Jones. Down the sideline. Still going. All the way down to about the 5-yard line.
I'm going to say about the 10.
Yeah. Nah, I'd say about the 6. What a catch by Peoples. Jones over the middle.
They need to open up. They need to open up play action. That's how they're going to get down the field. He was good on play action before. Now, obviously not the rollouts, but the play action, that's where he hit Peoples Jones. That's where he hit, I think, Schwartz or Peoples Jones. That's where you need to open up for Baker Mayfield. Then you could start running the football and all that other nonsense.
So from about the what was it?
You need to score.
Looks like from about the 9-yard line. Peoples Jones with his second reception. Mayfield under the center. From the 9. Takes the snap, gives to Chubb. Chubb trying to find some room. Chubb going across the 5-yard line down to about the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Browns have a chance to score a touchdown here.
Utilize the extra. Game. In my opinion, on this drive, the Browns should utilize the extra tackle. They should bring in Blake Hansen at tight end. I mean, I don't think I'm not a Browns fan. If anyone's a Browns fan, please educate me. But I don't think Blake Hansen's that much worse than James Hudson.
9 yards, 57 rushing yards for Nick Chubb. 6.3 yards per carry. 2nd and goal. 1:42 left on the game clock. Harrison Bryant in motion. Mayfield under center. Mayfield takes the snap. He's going to give to Chubb to the right side. Chubb barely getting any yards there. It's going to be a 1 or 2 yard gain.
Now, is this 4th down territory?
Yes, it is. I'm not passing up a chance to try to get a touchdown here. I'm not. I know it's third quarter.
Joe Judge would kick a field goal.
It's not. I understand it's the third quarter, but still. So, initial stop made there. I think it was Robert Spillane. No, it wasn't. Actually, Alex Highsmith. 3rd and goal. Mayfield in the shotgun. It's a 2 tight end set, 2 wide receiver set. Chubb to his right. Mayfield takes the snap. Looks to the right. End zone. Did he call that in? A touchdown. David Njoku with the jump ball right next to Minka Fitzpatrick and the Brown. We have a game now.
Sean said he left for work an hour ago, MH, so he should be here
relatively soon. He was matched up against Minka Fitzpatrick. No, it wasn't Minka Fitzpatrick. Who's 20?
It was Joe Hayden.
Trey Norwood, wait.
No, it was Hayden or it was...
23 is Hayden. He was matched up against Hayden. Excellent jump ball catch. And it's...
Let's take a look. 1 foot... that's a touchdown.
Excellent. There's nothing you could do about that if you're Hayden. 13-6 Steelers. Kick is away. It's good. We have a game, Alex.
We do have a game. Just like MA said, one drive and this could turn into a ball game.
Opening up the... Imagine this hits overtime.
You gotta give credit to Mayfield. He's been crap all night, but that was a really good ball.
I said it. You have to open up the play action. You have to run the football, and there. So.
Now they just need to make a defensive stop.
Right. Right.
Mayfield, 7 of 19 for 107 yards and a touchdown and interception.
Let's see, what is this?
So, coach is talking with Mayfield.
This is weird. This was posted by Gridiron, Bleacher Report to be specific. Baker Mayfield on his improved performance. I don't know when that was. Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And then if they would, I don't do that.
As you see, the Steelers' playoff scenario, they have to win their 2 final games, plus an Indy loss in Jacksonville, and the hopes that the Chargers-Raiders game does not end in a tie. That's not... You can already mark that scenario off, unless I jinx it and they end in a tie next week, which I don't think is going to happen. So... we'll see. They got to win their 2 final games. Who do they play next week? The Ravens?
Play the Ravens next week. Who the hell started for the Ravens this week?
Huntley. McLaughlin kicks it away, as this will be a touchback, as the offense for the Steelers will get the start on their own 25.
Is this the part of the game where it was like the Bears game and they start to make it really interesting more than it should have been?
I'm kind of sensing that, honestly. There you go. Most wins by a quarterback in a single venue. Brady, 135 at Gillette. Mile High Stadium, 104 for John Elway. 98 at Lambeau for Brett Favre, and 97 for Ben Roethlisberger at Heinz Field. So NFL history, including playoffs. That's what that is. So Roethlisberger will go under center. 1st and 10. No, actually, give me the shotgun. 1st and 10. Give to Harris. Up the middle. He's actually going to juke him, man. That might have been a face mask on Clowney. And they are going to call it. He said Clowney claims that they got the top of the helmet, but to me it didn't.
I think it's definitely possible they got at the top of the helmet, but also
it's kind of the way it looked that he might have grabbed the face mask, but we'll see. I don't see a replay right here, so they're going to talk through it, see if it is a face mask and if they're going to uphold the call or not.
This is big, by the way. B-I-G.
Let's see a replay.
It is that. How would you characterize?
I would say that one latch. He had that one latch on the side. They're picking it up, so that means there is no foul on the play. 2nd down. I can agree with the call there. It wasn't the face mask itself. It was just the one latch on the helmet. So.
Well, that might be coming back. Yeah, he grabbed the head instead of the face mask. MH said, yeah.
So it'll be 2nd down with 45 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 9 for the Pittsburgh offense.
What the fuck is this? Hold on. I'll read it after.
Roethlisberger in the shotgun.
Play of the quarter, probably.
Roethlisberger in the shotgun. Harris to his right. Motions Deontay left. Looks like a 3 wide receiver set with Gentry in motion. Actually, 2 tight ends possibly. 12 on the play clock. Roethlisberger takes the snap. Looks over the middle. This pass is deflected, but dropped nonetheless by McLeod. Pass is incomplete. Will live for another play. 3rd and 9. Pass was batted, I believe, by number 92, Sheldon Day.
I don't believe this one source. The Bucks and the AB saga continues. Team did not release Antonio Brown, and there are at least people if you think that the tenure with the team may not be over yet. There are ongoing discussions surrounding the next
they didn't officially release him per the transaction wire, so it's going to be 3rd and 9. Roethlisberger motions Claypool to the slot on the right. Najee Harris to his left in the shotgun. Roethlisberger calls timeout.
If you get an incompletion, that's big for the Browns because they'll get it with how many seconds to go, especially if it's a big stop like a sack. But, there's that, so.
Not ideal that you waste time out here at the end of the 3rd quarter, but still.
Well, it depends if it's going to come back and bite them in the ass.
Here you go. Why no call on the face mask by the defense?
I don't know how to classify that. Is that really the face mask?
That's not the general face. It's only the latching, but I don't know.
So
It'll be 3rd and 9. Steelers with an 8% chance for playoffs if they win. So it'll be Roethlisberger in the shotgun set. Looks like also a 1 tight end set, 3 wide receivers. Harris to his left in the backfield. No other back's been used, really. Giving out the signals, 4 seconds of the play clock. Take the snap, quick pass. This pass is low and it's incomplete. Another big stop by the Browns defense as the Steelers are continuing to shoot themselves in the foot.
Before they punt, how many passing attempts do you think Ben Roethlisberger's had?
48.
48. I'm going to go with 45. Ready? It is 43.
Okay, so you were closer again. But still, he's going to get to 48.
123 passing yards.
So the Bengals obviously won the division. The Steelers will punt here. Punt goes away. This is to Donovan Peoples-Jones. He makes a move upfield, and he's not going to get too much as he's going to land about the 30-yard line as the Browns will run one more play. I was watching this play when they had red zone up, and we were all amazed.
I don't know if it was for consolation in my fantasy league or if it was for one of my playoff games, whatever the case may be. He was on my fantasy team, Joe Burrow. So
I say AFC Rookie of the Week has to be Jamar Chase.
It probably will be. Now, do you think they run the football? I think they run the football.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Here's Dearness Johnson again.
Dearness Johnson in the backfield. Looks like a 3 tight end set. Mayfield under center. Mayfield takes the snap. He play fakes. Mayfield looks left. Now if the scramble is taken down, that is Alex Highsmith with the sack, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. So not a good ending for the Browns there.
They gotta get Dearness Johnson. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it was his fault in pass protection, but they gotta keep going with Chubb.
They got to keep grinding.
Like, you can't play him every snap. That's reasonably understandable, but my God. That's just my opinion, if you guys have a different opinion. So, 6 votes go to the Steelers not making the playoffs. 4 votes go for yes. So, once again, we'll see. If they lose this game, we all know who wins. If the Steelers win this game, we'll see next week.
I don't think Sean's... Even if they make the playoffs, they go into the first round, they're going to get rocked. Imagine Steelers-Bengals first round. It's going to be a remake of 2016 all over again. So, very interested to see who comes out winning in this game.
Let's see what Twitter's looking like.
Good old Twitter.
Apparently Snoop Dogg is destroying Ben Roethlisberger in his 2-yard passes.
Yeah, it's mostly been checkdowns. I mean, Alex, look at how much yards he's gotten per pass.
2.9, 2.8.
Yeah, it's been mostly checkdowns. There's not been a lot of deep or intermediate passing.
Well, once again, I can't be surprised. I don't love Androids when they're the slowest as possible.
Tyler Madsick went after Rob Manfred.
Matzek loves going after Rob Manfred.
I mean, his middle name is Nutsack.
Well, isn't that his nickname?
Well, his nickname, not his middle name. Why the hell did I say that?
Yeah, if someone named their
kid,
someone named their kid Tyler Nutsack Matzek, I mean, kids would make fun of him in school to the bitter end.
That's not appropriate.
I don't know where you're getting that. So, fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter almost on its way.
I feel like Sean's going to get here in the final 5 minutes or the final 2 minutes. I feel like it's going to be really interesting when he gets here.
So the season finale for the football season, Saturday on ESPN, 4:15, Chiefs-Broncos. 8 p.m. Cowboys Eagles. That's gonna be dreadful. Let's be real. Sunday on CBS and Fox. 7 games at 1, 6 games at 4:25. The Jets Bills game got flexed to 4:25. Chargers Raiders. NBC Sunday Night Football at 8:20. As we conclude the finals week, Alex, can't you believe this season's blown by so fast? I mean, good for you that it's blown by so fast because your team is stunk.
Ha ha ha.
2nd and 15. Mayfield in the shotgun set. Mayfield takes the snap. Looks over the middle. This pass is caught by Hooper. He's got a first down. He beats Spillane over the middle and crosses the 45-yard line. It is a first down.
He had 2 drops and a false start penalty.
Yeah, I saw.
Who's in coverage?
Spillane. I'm telling you, Spillane is a tackling linebacker, not a coverage linebacker.
He's a special teamer too, but
It's, I think, the second time I remember seeing him beat in coverage. So it'll be 1st and 10, Mayfield under center. Johnson again in the backfield. Mayfield looking around. Takes the snap. He gives to Johnson. Johnson trying to make a move. He's going to get about 5 or 6 across the Steeler 50. There's a penalty marker down.
it looks like it's gonna be a holding.
It's going to be a hold. Number 64. J.C. Treader, the center, is called for the hold as the Browns will take another step back. Let's see if
Deontay Johnson's a east-west runner, at least from the way I see.
is that a run? Yeah, that because it kind of looked outside the numbers you saw,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying like Dearness Johnson. I don't know that I would put him in this situation, but I don't know.
Chubb on the
We'll see
field,
what
6.3 yards per play. Chubb off the field, 1.3. That tells you everything you know how they're using him. An empty set. Johnson again on the field. Mayfield takes a snap in the shotgun. Throws. This pass is incomplete, intended for Jarvis Landry. 2nd and 20.
happens. You have to get yourself out of a rabbit hole. It's not an easy thing to do, especially when you're the Brands.
I don't understand why they're not using Chubb right now. I mean, he's been a crucial part of their offense. Steeler fans waving their terrible towels.
Terrible towers, really.
Terrible towels like the Yinzers they are. 2nd and 20. Nick Chubb on the sideline again. Mayfield in the shotgun snap. Takes it. This looks like a screen pass. He's just going to have to throw it down because they covered the screen and read it nicely. It's going to be 3rd and 20.
Do you think they're going to do a give-up play?
They really shouldn't, but I don't know. Hold on, let's see. Sean says it's going to take them a bit longer because there's no buses running to Brooklyn.
Jesus, just tell them to take it. Just tell them in our advice that we would probably just take an Uber. I don't see traffic being bad.
Mayfield, 3rd and 20, empty set again. Mayfield looking across the middle. Finds his man. This pass is batted down and incomplete. Intended for Donovan Peoples-Jones. Great break up there by number 25.
Keller Witherspoon.
So it'll be 4th and 20.
Just take an Uber. It's gonna be what, $15, $25?
Can't be that much.
You're gonna be spending a lot in Florida anyway. So.
Like, why waste sleep time, for waiting for a bus?
Right.
So Dustin Colquitt will be on to punt. McLeod is the return man.
Right. You still
Booming. That's a
great.
terrible punt. Just gives the Steelers solid field position around the 45 as a crucial shot in the foot there for the Browns.
He looks like he's limping.
The Browns haven't even an extra punter. Let me see.
No, they probably don't. Yeah, maybe he hurt himself.
Unless you want McLaughlin to punt.
Like, an Uber takes you right here. And a bus, you still have to take, like, hypothetically, take a bus, take it to, first of all, you have to go out and get the 53 or the 93, then you have to take that to Bay Ridge and take another bus, and then you still have to walk, so.
Sean says his phone is at 6%. He had to get out of the cold. He's 3 stops from the ferry anyway.
Man's making this more complicated than possible.
I mean, all he does is has to call it.
Right. You don't have to do anything else. So you can go from the ferry to. Man makes more complicated than anything. So he probably won't be here tonight, but that's okay. We had a good live stream. It's like taking Nick Chubb out of a game, like this one. So you're making it harder. But he'll get here by the time we have to take our flight tomorrow.
No, he'll be a little after.
Yeah, he'll arrive at 11:31 a.m. I mean, it's not a holiday service technically, but you still don't want to risk it. So make sure our affairs are in order and everything like that. But once again, thank you guys for coming out, doing this, hanging out with us for tonight. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when live stream pops or drops. Podcast episode out tomorrow. Podcast episode Twinville on NYY News TV on Wednesday, and then Boys in Big Apple returns January the 18th. So that's 2 weeks away, almost.
Sean said the 61 was 2 minutes away and he was not waiting in the cold any longer.
Well, take it to the ferry, whatever.
He'll get here at 1 a.m.
He'll get here at 2 a.m.
He'll be sleeping like, open the door. I'm freezing. First and 10 for the Steelers. Give to Harris. Harris breaking some tackles. He'll actually get the first down, mowing down to about the 47. So a tough,
keep him out of field goal range because that's a two-score game.
tough run there by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cameron Hayward, 32 years old, sacked 2 batted passes tonight, and 165th career game with them. First and 10, fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger in the shotgun set. Najee Harris, 123 yards on the ground tonight, 6.2 yards per carry. 3 wide receivers set. Roethlisberger takes the snap. They're going to give it to Harris again. Harris making some moves. He'll get a gain about 5. It's like he's averaging 5 yards per carry, even if he doesn't have the best holes.
Right, he gets the 5 yards, and then they mow down the clock. So there's that. The Steelers are going to the Super Bowl.
The Steelers are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You gotta be like
UT.
Yeah, you gotta be like
128 yards, career high, 6.1 yards per
gotta
carry.
be UT's full Yinzer mode with that shit.
I feel like if the
Shotgun set again for Roethlisberger. They're gonna continue to operate out of it. Najee Harris to his left. Gives to Harris again. Harris is gonna mow. He'll be about 2 yards short, so it'll be 3rd and 2. A subpar O-line dominating against this Browns defensive line. I didn't think I'd see that coming. It was a low game as we expected. Low scoring game as we expected, but still.
Should have did a score prediction before this game, but no.
3rd and 2. Roethlisberger in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers set. Claypool in the slot.
You're too high for a reason. Stack the box. What are you afraid of?
12 on the play clock. 8 on the play clock. Still calling out signals. Najee to his right. 2 seconds. Just get the snap off. They give to Najee again, and he gets another first down. Browns not setting the edge as they continue to run it down the Browns' throats. First down, Pittsburgh.
John LeGlue solidifying that.
He's gluing the edge.
Yeah. Solidifying
Perfect block right there just to set up that first down.
Yeah. And nice recognition by Ben to switch him over to the other side, to get him. And that's generally, I guess, the weaker side of the offense. I mean, once again, the Steelers' offensive line isn't great, but I guess that maybe
Takes the snap in the shotgun. Play action. No, caught and incomplete.
If he would have turned around, that's a pick.
Actually, we saw that was some RPO action. Claypool, I think has to catch that ball, but it was a good play near the end by Greg Newsome.
Did you make a case for PI?
No, I wouldn't say so. 2nd and 10, they're going to run the football again. That's my prediction. 2nd and 10, Claypool only had 17 yards tonight through the air. Benny Snell comes in the backfield.
This is their chew down back, so.
3 seconds on the play clock. They just get it off. Gives to Snell. Snell not getting much of anything. He'll get a gain of like 2 or 3. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Joe Haig uses the extra tackle on that play, so it's 3rd
Now
down.
Najee Harris comes back out.
If you're Cleveland, you got to get a sack.
Yeah, take him out of field goal range.
There's 10:27 left, but you got to get a sack. You got to do something. Let's see. So now there is votes in favor of Pittsburgh making the playoffs, so we got a lot of hopefuls.
3 wide receivers set for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger in the shotgun. We've seen a lot of that tonight. 3rd and 8. 14 on the play clock. 10 minutes to go. Roethlisberger takes the snap. They're sending heavy pressure. Roethlisberger throws. This pass is incomplete. Intended for Deontay Johnson. Could you make a case for pass interference there? Johnson, a little slow to get up.
Maybe he just fell on
Dun,
the
dun,
turf,
dun,
but,
dun, dun, dun.
No, he slipped.
He slipped. So it'll be 4th down. Steelers on to kick the field goal.
He slipped there.
Roethlisberger not happy. Maybe he thought it was a PI flag, but it clearly slipped. So Boswell's made from 22 and 30 tonight. Could he be 3 for 3? 50 yards. Snap, hold, kick is right down the middle. 16-7 Pittsburgh. As now it is a 2-score game.
2-score game, still plenty of ball left. You need to get something going. If Cleveland doesn't get a touchdown or a field goal here, you need to go out there and well, actually, let me rephrase myself. If they don't score on their next drive, however they do it, game's over.
Yeah.
Game's over. So, there's that.
So, Alex, what do you think the Browns need to do next drive? Again, open up play action?
Open up play action. I mean, there's not much time to run the football, but enough with this Dearness Johnson stuff. He's got 4 carries for 9 yards. Nick Chubb, 10 carries, 58 yards. I mean, yeah, Dearness Johnson carried you against the Broncos. He's not carrying you against the Steelers. Baker Mayfield hasn't been good tonight, and, you got to help out your quarterback. And if Nick Chubb is helping out the quarterback and you keep putting Dearness Johnson in, it's not going to work. So there's that.
Snoop Dogg gifted Eli a chain for his 41st birthday.
Yeah, how do you gift him a chain if he's not in person?
I don't know.
So El Jefe, also known as Jeff, says the Eagles made the playoffs in their rebuild year with a first-time head coach who had 4 games experience coming into the season. Let's stop making excuses. With a quarterback who had 4 games experience.
Yupper.
Overcoming adversity.
Luckily, Sean's favorite Bud Arthur Millette's not playing tonight. I just remember, fucking mullet. You have a son. You got Hayden. And you just cover it with mullet. But truly, dating back to that play, Hayden's not really a slot corner.
No.
Neither is, Sutton
at
maybe.
least give safety help.
Yeah.
At least give safety help. If I had that clip on, my this computer, I would play it. But also, no big plays happened for Cleveland where they're about to score and take the lead. But
Imagine this Browns win on a walk-off touchdown.
Every Steeler fan would be on suicide watch. Every Steeler fan would just be crazed out of their mind. But this is the Renegade Hour. No, it was before.
And
the
it goes
break.
away as this will be a touchback as the Browns will have to score here.
Yeah, I just forgot. Going 3rd and 4th. into the
Defensive
fourth
Player
quarter
of the
now.
Year family reunion. Steelers 7 Defensive Player of the Year awards, most in the NFL.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Excuse me, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
So, let's see if. Well,
Who do you think should win, Micah Parsons or T.J. Watt
leave Micah Parsons
for
to,
Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and then T.J. Watt should be Defensive Player of the Year.
Mayfield in the shotgun. Yes, they have Chubb in. Chubb is going to run it. Chubb cannot break the tackle. Is brought down by Highsmith.
Tackle from the backside, so that's got to be. I don't think that's on the offensive line. I think that's just on whoever was calling the play and adjusting the protections because you got to have that covered.
So they are going up tempo here. They're going to use Chubb as a receiver. Mayfield in the shotgun set, 4-man rush. Mayfield trapped, sacked, brought down by Derek Zuka or Tuska.
Tuska. How many times do I got to tell you that?
All right, second time. Derek Tuska with the sack. It will be 3rd down and extremely long as he
As I said,
beats the right.
James Hudson hasn't been playing well this game, and once again, if you don't score on this drive, this game is over.
Don't do a give up play. 3rd and 18. They're gonna have to air it out. I'd go one-on-one with your
action.
best receiver. Play action. Nope, not even play action. Mayfield has to step out of the pocket, rolling right. Flag on the play. Mayfield jukes a man, and he will get out of bounds shortly before the 30-yard line. There is a penalty marker in the backfield, and it likely will be against the Browns. Holding. Number 77. It will remain 3rd down, so now they're going to have to go even longer.
Someone said every time T.J. Watt lines up against James Hudson, I want to call the cops.
3rd and 28, if I'm correct. Mayfield, do you
gotta
let
hope for a defensive penalty. You have to. If not, then
do you let Baker Mayfield air it out?
you have to.
So approximately a 3rd and 26, 8:35 left in the game. Mayfield in the shotgun again. Dearness Johnson to his left. And another penalty that's going to go against the Browns. It's going to be 3rd and 31. False start against Dearness Johnson. Nope, it's going to be against Jedrick Wills. As the Browns continue to shoot themselves in the foot. 3rd and 31.
Watch him call a screen pass.
Actually, we 3rd and 30. I mean, how far can you back them up, honestly?
Not too far anymore.
Mayfield, give to Johnson. Johnson with some blockers, and it's just going to get like 2 yards. 4th down. And the Browns offense goes off the field.
Yep. I mean, that's, in my opinion, I think the game's over, but obviously we're going to watch to the end because we're not losers. So, Colquitt can't shank another punt.
Colquitt on for the punt. McLeod is the returner. And the play clock just hit 0. They did nothing about it. Colquitt. And they just ruled the play dead. It's a delay of game, so they're going to back him up even more. My goodness. What are the Browns doing?
They're not being very good spoilers. I mean, honestly, their defense has to get a turnover or else this game's over. Because you don't want to be going for 2 touchdowns. You want to go for a touchdown and a field goal at the rate you're at. You want your defense to make it a little easier. So,
So it'll be 4th and 30. Snap is away. Punt is away. And this will go to McLeod, who is around the 50-yard line. McLeod makes the catch. He's going to have to run for it. McLeod getting some room, spins out of a tackle and gets to the 37.
They're already in field goal range. So add 3 to that. That's 12 points. 12 points of difference. So
Joe Beningo was at the game.
this game,
No, the Jets game yesterday.
if you're the Browns, you just have to stack the box every play. I mean, so that's what you got to do. Once again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We will stay obviously throughout the rest of the game and talk about it a little after, and then we will pack up for the night.
So we got a flight tomorrow. Najee Harris, 92 yards after contact, Alex, and 136 yards tonight. Give to Harris. Harris to the right side. This is a gain of 2, maybe 3. Second down and about 7.
And even if you get them out of field goal range, they have to punt. And they punt. That's a short field for the Browns. Well, not short field for the Browns. That's a short field for the Steelers to punt. Unless it's a touchback, you're not in good field position. So, there's that.
2nd and 7. Browns have all their timeouts. Steelers have 2. Important drive for the Browns defense. Steelers Nation is chanting Cleveland sucks. 2nd and 7. Give to Harris again. Harris has some room. He'll get about 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Brought down by that time by Anthony Walker.
Marquise Pouncey and Ben Roethlisberger, 2 guys who were supposed to retire at the same time. So, but Ben Roethlisberger, I mean, so who's holding that?
Is that a Browns fan? Maybe because
if it's a Steelers fan, okay. If it's a Browns fan, your team is losing 16-7.
3rd and 3. Roethlisberger in the shotgun. He's going to play fake. Throws, passes, dropped. Intended for Claypool. That throw was a little bit behind him, but he looked like he was going to corral it. And it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, you have to make that catch.
That was like one of those funny back shoulder fades, but it wasn't like a tall fade.
Yeah, you have to make that catch. So
4th and 3. This is approximately a 48-yard kick for Boswell. Boswell is made from 50, 30, and 22. Snap, hold, kick is good. It is 19-7 with 5:48 left in the game. Can the Browns pull a comeback? We'll find out, as there's a penalty marker down.
oh boy. Here we go.
I'm assuming something has happened after the play.
Well, if it's a 15-yard penalty, that gives the Browns a little bit of, I would say, I don't know, leeway towards the next kickoff. We'll see what happens.
After the play was over,
Cleveland
and Pittsburgh. I think it was Cameron Hayward and somebody else.
It wasn't. It looks like I don't think that's not Hayward. That's number 79. So let me look up. 79 is the squad.
Yep, there was something. There was a scrum. It was like punches almost thrown.
79. I'm trying to find 79 right now. 79. Why the hell can I find
I can't find it either. Let me look up their official roster.
Look up their official roster because I have no idea who number 79 is.
79 is Rashad Coward.
That's the tackle. Okay.
Alex, you think the Browns can pull it off?
Not right now, no. Not right now, no.
Kick is away. Returning it is Anthony Schwartz. Schwartz has room in front of him. He'll be get up to about the 24-yard line. Decent starting position.
Why would you return it?
It's not like he had to. Best record versus one team. 24-3-1 versus Cleveland. Tom Brady 33-3 versus Buffalo. Len Dawson 20-2 versus the Broncos, and Bob Greasy 18-2-1 versus the Bills. Best record versus one team in NFL history, including the playoffs. So a very crucial drive for the Browns. 1st and 10, 5:42 left to go. Chubb in the backfield.
Oh, now it's time to put in Nick Chubb.
Mayfield in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks right. Looks over the middle. This pass is caught. This time caught by, I believe that's David Njoku. It is a gain of about 7. So why is there no more urgency? Why are they not huddling? No huddle. Now they're going to no huddle. Mayfield in the shotgun again.
Touchdown or bust.
Mayfield takes the snap. They're going to give it to Chubb. Chubb has some room and just muscles it. Looked like he got the first down. Maybe they have to measure it. But to me, it looked
They
like...
said it's a first.
All right, so it is a first down. 5:06. Clock is ticking. And not a ton of urgency shown by the Browns. Chubb, 58 yards on 12 carries, 4.8 rushing yards per carry. Mayfield takes the snap out of the shotgun. Mayfield looks right. Throws. This pass is caught. This time by David Njoku. It's another 7-yard gain.
Once again, where's the urgency?
They're just walking to the line. Second and 2. Mayfield's in the shotgun again. Takes the snap. Mayfield looks left. Throws, and he was sacked that time. T.J. Watt.
I'm telling you, he has a chance to tie that record. Strahan's is 22 and a half, I think, or 23, 22.
This right tackle sucks.
I mean,
He's
I
terrible.
don't understand also as well, if you're the Browns, why not give him help on the right side? Give him Hooper. Give him Harrison Bryant. Better yet.
There you go.
give
Most
him-
sacks in a single season.
Right.
Jared Allen, Mark
Yes,
Gastineau,
one more, he ties Strahan.
Justin Houston.
Give him Njoku. Give him Hooper, who's a good tight end, who's a blocker. I don't understand.
3:48 to
what the
go.
Browns are
Clock is ticking. Mayfield takes the snap out of the shotgun.
Oh, he-
Mayfield
no, he didn't
is
tie
sacked by Highsmith in the interior. 4th down, they have to go for it. They have no other choice.
I mean,
And there is zero urgency at all.
I feel like I'm watching the Bengals Steelers from a few years ago on Monday night. Like, I think they had a backup playing that day. I don't remember. But Bobby Hart was getting torn apart by TJ Watt. And I'm not saying James Hudson's Bobby Hart, but he's playing like Bobby Hart. Bobby Hart's an a-hole. You know, thinks he's the best right tackle in the league.
4th and 19. Johnson in the backfield. One last chance in hopes, and there is a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Coaching is terrible. Why wouldn't you give him Chubb more carries? Because they want this team to be a passing offense.
They want to make Baker Mayfield look good. That's how I see
I
it.
mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, once again, there's a lot of other problems that aren't sort of revolving around Nick Chubb, but just why put in Dearness Johnson, you know, when Chubb is clearly helping out your offense in some way, when you're able to open up the play action game, when you're able to just run the football. That I'm telling you, some of that second half, second quarter, when they didn't have Nick Chubb in the game, that hurt them because they didn't do anything on offense.
So, here's a stat for the Jets. They are 9th in the NFL in rushing yards per play, 4.46. Just wanted to include that in there.
I mean, just battle.
4th and 19, the empty set for Baker. 4-man rush. Mayfield has to launch it. This pass is nowhere there, but there is a penalty marker in the secondary. So maybe it's going to be against Joe Hayden. Let's see where this is called. Pass interference, and the Browns have another life.
They did not deserve that at all.
Pass interference against Joe Hayden, and it is a first down. Let's see. Fooled by the double move.
Yeah, he got beat on the double move. Personally, I don't see a ton there. Like, obviously, it's illegal contact, which should only be 5 yards, but
It's going to be.
that throw was way over the head. He didn't grab him. He just pushed him a little bit. That's illegal contact. I personally don't like the call that much.
1st and 10 at the 41. Mayfield in the shotgun. Mayfield takes the snap. Looks left. Has to throw. This pass is dropped by Rashard Higgins right over the middle. 2nd and 10.
Now here's a question. If they get down the field, touchdown before the 2-minute warning, onside kick, or you kick it off regular and hope your defense does the job?
If I have all 3 timeouts, I hope the defense does the job.
That's got to be, it's behind him.
But that pass might has to be corralled.
Right, it has to be corralled, but at the same time, you have to hope to get out of bounds or something.
2nd and 10. Mayfield in the empty set. 4-man rush. Mayfield has to get out of it. Pass is underthrown again right at the legs of Nick Chubb. It is 3rd and 10.
Once again, I mean, it wasn't Hudson's fault on that play. Baker Mayfield made a terrible pass, but why are you not putting Austin Hooper next to Hudson to help him out?
Mayfield's been sacked 8 times
Put in
tonight.
the extra tackle. Do something. TJ Watt's been just wrecking.
There's a flag.
Legal formation. That kills them again.
Penalties declined. 3rd down. I thought the Browns added an extra man a little, like towards the beginning of the play, but I don't know.
Don Carter says he couldn't look good if he was Halle Berry.
Oh my goodness. 3rd and 10. 2:51 to go. 19-7 Pittsburgh. 19 on the play clock. Mayfield takes the snap. Pressure coming. Mayfield has to get out of it. Rolls left. Mayfield has to run it. He's running. He's gonna get the 1st down. And he goes out of bounds with 2:39 to play. So an important run there by Mayfield as the pocket was collapsing.
I'm convinced at this point that the Pittsburgh Steelers may be playing prevent. I mean, not totally.
That's probably the case.
But
They need a touchdown soon.
I honestly thought you would have more guys in pursuit in front of Baker Mayfield.
So now the Browns are across the Steeler 50, so they are in Pittsburgh territory. 1st and 10. 10 on the play clock. Mayfield takes the snap. Mayfield looks left. Under pressure. Mayfield is sacked again.
That's got to be like 6 tonight.
6. That's 9.
9 sacks tonight.
Derek Tusco with... No, I'm sorry. That was Mondeau with the sack. Henry Mondeau. That is the 9th sack tonight, Alex. They don't even have to have their best pass rusher in.
The Giants' offensive line has... And I'm not saying it's totally on the offensive line.
2:12 to go. Mayfield takes the snap. Looks, and it's a screen pass to Johnson. Johnson is going absolutely nowhere.
There's a screen pass. We'll do it. 2-minute warning.
And, yep, 2-minute warning. They're going to have to pull off some miracle to at least tie the game.
It's not even about tying the game. I mean,
just trying to score a touchdown at this point.
Right. So, we'll see, but it's not very much in the Browns' favor.
Does TJ Watt break the record or tie it tonight?
See what happens. So, 3 hours, let's see, 3 hours, it says 3 hours and 9 minutes we've been doing this, so if you guys haven't already liked, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. For Browns fans, for Steelers fans, starting this year on Tuesdays, we'll be doing Boys in the Big Apple, where we discuss all around sports topics, Yankees, all that other good stuff, so it's not just New York sports or Giants or Yankees, we do all around it. It's fun when the fans interact and ask us questions. We really have a good time. We know how to poke each other. So there's that. But we appreciate you guys just sticking around with us for the 3 hours tonight.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Maybe Luca doesn't, but I do.
Oh, you're hilarious, aren't you?
Yes, very hilarious. 2 minutes left in this game. 2 minutes left.
I think Baker Mayfield should play in Canada next year.
You know, he might have a better career in the USFL. Just like one of his predecessors, Johnny Manziel. Actually, no, that was the.
You know, T.J. Watts had like 4 sacks tonight.
Mans went off. Mans went.
He's going to be key in the playoffs if they even get there.
Yeah.
So Roethlisberger is on the sidelines with his basically blanket on.
All right. What is it? 3rd down?
3rd and 10, 2-minute warning is passed.
I think there's gonna be a sack here.
Think so?
Yeah.
3rd and 10.
You could put your dummy defense out there, and they would still get to the quarterback.
Steelers look like they're going to pull this one off.
Unless any stunning miracle happens.
Mayfield in the shotgun.
Get it to the sticks. You don't need
I think
evidence.
that's Dearness Johnson to his right again.
Yep.
Mayfield takes the snap. Throws, passes, corralled, but it'll be a little short. 4th down at about 4. .156 left to play. 4th and 2.
Well, hopefully, someone else like Isaiah Loudermilk or Alex Highsmith gets a sack because I don't want to lose the record for Michael Strahan.
156 left to play. 10 on the play clock. 4th and 2 for the Browns offense.
Crossing
Baker
route,
Mayfield
crossing route.
motions Landry. 2 on the play clock. Take the snap.
Take it to
Mayfield
Dearness
looks
Johnson.
right. Throws. Passes. Caught. This time by Donovan Peoples-Jones inside the 25.
Here comes the prevent.
He should be playing prevent.
So, 1st down.
Looked like he was almost in double coverage, but it could have been zone.
It probably was zone.
Ugh, look at that stat line. 13 to 30, 168 yards, 9 sacks, and an interception and a touchdown. 152 left to play. 12 on the play
And he
clock,
has a better
1st and 10.
passer rating than Big Ben tonight. Just keep that.
Mayfield looks to the end zone and incomplete. No flag on the play. 2nd down. Great deflection by Hayden.
If he gets a little more separation and a little more on that ball, that's a touchdown. But obviously, the what if game. No, that's clear.
That's a good play.
What are you looking for, Baker?
Baker putting up his hands.
What are you talking
Like,
about?
what? That wasn't a flag at all. Stop complaining. You've been shit tonight, bro. You've been shit.
Browns fans that don't believe Baker's the answer, I feel sorry for you. This man is literally one of the worst.
Mayfield takes the snap again. Throws, caught by Njoku. He's going to get 9 yards, and now they have to no huddle. So they will keep.
This could be a
137 to
serious
go.
Playoff team, and I mean a serious playoff team if that clown wasn't on the team.
I'm telling you, they're a quarterback away, and they QB sneak it. 1st down till about the 10. They have to no huddle it,
Get
and
your ass up, Baker.
and maybe a timeout was called.
By the Browns. Why are you calling a timeout?
I don't know.
Block it.
I don't know. To my opinion, I think they're just gonna onside kick and hope for the best because they have 2 timeouts. They're not. Pittsburgh's not gonna be stupid enough to pass it.
No. So, I mean,
.125 to go. 1st and 10. 19-7 Pittsburgh. This is potentially Ben Roethlisberger's final game at Heinz Field. Mayfield in the empty set. Browns need a touchdown to at least somewhat stay in the game. 1st and 10.
why don't you throw a pick?
Mayfield takes the snap, looks right, throws, and incomplete. That didn't even look like it was almost in the same zip code. It's just a bad throw all around.
Personally, I don't like that route concept.
He throws it behind him like it's gonna be a back shoulder fade.
No, I mean, yeah, but have Landry go in, have somebody go on have Landry go in up top, have somebody go on a crosser that's the farthest right, and then have somebody trail to the end zone that's the farthest left on that right side. But I'm not an offensive coordinator for a reason. I'm a person on YouTube making content.
2nd and 10, 5 on the play clock. Mayfield takes the snap, looks right. Now it's to scramble a little bit, rolling right, throws, and penalty flag is down. And it's going to be it's pass interference going against Cameron Sutton. Wow. So the ball beat the 1 yard line.
They just put him there. Yeah.
I don't know if he even caught it in the end zone. I don't think he did, though, by what they're saying.
Yeah, they're going to stick to it. Let's see. No. Maybe.
That's no.
I don't feel too good about that, but
1st and goal. Sutton not happy with the call. I don't think Tomlin is either. I kind of agree. I think that's ticky-tacky. I mean, yeah, there was contact, but the ball looked kind of high. Mayfield from the 1 yard line. Harrison Bryant in motion.
You can't touch the wide receiver nowadays.
Bryant in motion again. Play fake, throws, end zone, caught, touchdown. Harrison Bryant. It is 19-13. Do you go for 2 or no?
Give me a second.
Do you go for 2, Alex?
Let's see. If you go for 2, you still have to go for
onside kick it.
You still have to go for a touchdown.
Right.
The onside kick, so it really doesn't matter. But it is what it is.
They will be kicking the field goal. McLaughlin on. Snap. Hold, kick, good.
You really trust? And you took that timeout, so it doesn't matter. If you get the onside kick, the game's over. I should say, if you don't get the onside kick, the game is over because you wasted. You could have clocked it, but you wasted the time.
Yeah, Mayfield was kind of taking forever when he did that QB sneak.
Yeah, he was hoping Progressive would save him there and give him some insurance. They don't give you extra timeouts, buddy.
Somebody says, why not call the timeout?
Why not call the timeout?
Yeah.
Because you can just clock it and save the timeout if your defense can get the stop. Nobody, the Steelers are not that dumb where they're going to go out there, let's pass it for 1 down and give them a free play. No.
Just shit clock management. That's the worst part of it.
I mean, it's not even just clock management. All that shit beforehand.
So McLaughlin is 0 for 2 when attempting an onside kick. In his entire career, he's a 3rd-year kicker. So it'll be 110.
They got their hands team out. That's, I think,
110 on the game
Cloud's
clock.
Out there, James Washington's out there, so that's their hands team. What the?
That was weird. As this kick is picked up by the Steelers, that'll pretty much do it here in Pittsburgh. 2 plays, 2 kneel downs, and it'll be over. As the Browns waste a prime opportunity to spoil Ben's final homecoming, sparred by Baker Mayfield's terrible play and not using Nick Chubb enough. Defense did a job. Defense tried to do its job, but not enough in the end.
Right.
Unless they pass here on 3rd down.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Claypool, motions left. Motion's right. Give to Harris.
Harris. That was
tackled at around the 45, I want to say, and a timeout is called by Cleveland.
Well, realistically, yeah, you can get the ball back, possibly, I think. but it's going to be so little time that it's just going to be 1 or 2 plays, 1 or 2 Hail Marys. So, I mean, that's ridiculous. So, Big Ben Roethlisberger.
So it'll be second down.
123 passing yards. And they got 19 points on the board, so.
They just did enough. How about that? They just did enough to win. 2nd and 6. Claypool in motion. They're going to give it to Harris. Harris tackled, and he'll be a yard short, so they're not going to pass it. Timeout is called.
You know what I see happening? If they end up being stopped on 4th, I think the Steelers would line up and they would do an end around to Claypool to officially put the nail in the coffin.
I could see that.
That's what I would see happening because they did it to us a year ago, and
It'll be 3rd down and about 1.
or they'll have Big Ben as a wide receiver for his final play at.
Sure, let Ben catch it.
Let Ben catch it and bring in the backup quarterback
3rd and 2.
so that Ben's final play is not a kneel, but it's a catch.
I could easily see a play where Ben just goes down, where he rolls out of the pocket and just slides.
Like a big hamburger.
I guess. 3rd and 2. Najee Harris in the backfield. Give to Harris. Harris got some room. He's got the first down. Maybe more. Harris down the sideline. Into the end zone for the touchdown. That will all but seal it. Najee Harris runs all the way, and that will seal it as the Pittsburgh Steelers will likely take this home with 51 seconds to go. 37-yard touchdown run here by Najee Harris, and it is 25-14 Pittsburgh.
This game is really taking longer than it should. Oh, man. Personally, if I was Najee, I wouldn't have gone in kind of the end zone. I would have just slid. But it is what it is. Baker Mayfield loses again. Kick is good.
Kick is good.
26-14. So, all right. So we got 15 votes. Pittsburgh Steelers making the playoffs. I think 8 say no and 7 say yes. So we'll see. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Oh yeah, this is a pass rusher. Remember when the Giants passed on him for Evan Ingham?
A generational.
The Pittsburgh Steelers need to win next week, and the Colts need to lose for them again in the playoffs. So. 51 seconds.
Mike Tomlin has now been the head coach of the Steelers for 15 years. Not once has he had a losing season.
All right. Honestly, if you're Chris Boswell, you could just squib it. You don't even have to kick it off.
That's just like
Play prevent defense.
Boswell kicks it off normally, and this will be returned by Dearness Johnson just to cut time. Johnson across the 20 barely, and it'll be 45 seconds to play. So you're thinking about 1 or 2 plays.
I mean, what's the point? Just kneel it out.
You have nothing to play for, really.
No, you don't. You don't.
First and 10, 45 seconds to play. Mayfield takes the snap. He looks over the middle. He throws. It's caught by it's dropped by Johnson. So we're going to run this game longer and longer and longer and longer.
It really doesn't need to be that way.
Got to get up at 7 tomorrow.
7:30. This game ain't doing me any single justice.
2nd and 10, 40 seconds to go in the game. Browns trying to do whatever at this point. 2nd and 10. Mayfield takes a snap. He looks left. He throws. This pass is caught by Hooper. And he'll get about 7 yards.
Why run another play?
As there is officially no play clock, so any play could just happen. Clock is winding down. Mayfield takes the snap. He looks. He throws right. This pass is nearly intercepted. So another stoppage of the clock.
Honestly, just run the football. They're gonna run it with Chubb after they really should have. Big Ben for the win, yeah. Fucking long as fuck. But
4th and 3. This will pretty much seal the game no matter what happens. Mayfield takes a snap. Throws over the middle. Pass is not even caught. Or is it?
It's intercepted.
It's intercepted this time by number 21. I think that's Trey Norwood. And they will need to run another play to end this game.
Yeah, I mean, just send Rudolph on the field to kneel it, or they'll send Roethlisberger. So that's pretty much it. And he quacks, but they never got their soda. All right. So after this kneel down, we'll shut the TV, give our final thoughts, and we will head out.
Ben, Steeler Nation thanks you for 18 years. As they will go from one kneel down to end this game. And it's over.
Everybody's going to hug them.
Steelers still have a chance to make the playoffs with a win next week.
And a Colts loss. So, with that being said, Luca, I'll have you give your final thoughts as I shut off the other part of the TV, and then we'll pack it up.
Not the best Monday Night Football game to call. It got a little interesting towards the end, but the Steelers ultimately pull out the victory. I don't think the Browns did enough to win, obviously, because they lost. But Baker Mayfield was terrible tonight, and they didn't use Nick Chubb enough. So, what can I say? It's another Browns loss.
Yeah, that's basically what I would say. They didn't use Nick Chubb enough. Baker Mayfield didn't look good, and being sacked 9 times isn't going to help you either. That's basically our short thoughts about it. Just real quickly, guys, Big Blue in the Bronx podcast out tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, Twin Bill will be out Wednesday on the NYY News TV channel. And with that being said as well, Boys of the Big Apple will return January 18th. And with that being said also as well, Big Blue in the Bronx podcast will be on Sunday instead of Saturday this week. It'll be at like 11 a.m. So keep in mind for that. Keep following the Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff for updates. With that being said, guys, peace out. See you later. Stay cool.
Have a good night.
Get this up going. YouTube.
Yeah.